Hi! How's it going, everybody?
Oh shit, we're streaming?
Yes.
Hi, Internet?
Hi.
Is this whenever we take every single
Yes.
reading ever?
Streaming on NerdandShield.
Alright, so
Why is this
everyone finds themselves in a place called Zakyotoshi, a city most known for its more common name, Pleasure City. It is in the southern part of the Scorpion Territory, a place that is brimmed with the center of Scorpion culture. The streets are rather clean and people seem to act well. You don't see any guards in the area, and most people seem well behaved, but that's because the fear of the Scorpion Guard, who primarily consists of ninjas, is always risking being loamed. You see brothels lining the streets, as well as trade markets and inns and taverns, places to get sake and tea houses. This place is the trade center of the Scorpion clan, and you notice that everything here seems to be pretty much well displayed, and everyone seems very proper and formalized. Does anyone want to say something about why what they want to do while they're here?
What month is it?
Drinking.
It would be 1 second. Let me grab the Rokugan. It would be the month of Dragon right now.
That doesn't help me.
The second month of spring.
Okay.
So the equivalent of so the middle of the spring basically. The cherry blossoms are at full bloom.
Oh, I know. Is there perhaps like a job board or a police station or something nearby?
You could always visit the magistrate's office, which tends to house employment. Sometimes they hire people for odd jobs if there are things that are needed.
Is the tea house here, Joe?
Yes.
I'm going to go visit the tea house.
So you go to the Crimson Dragon.
That's what we named it, right?
Yeah, that's the name of the tea house.
I really don't honestly remember what it was called. Like, that's it, right? Yeah.
Yeah.
Yes.
Wait,
Yeah.
do we all know each other, or
No.
are we all meeting up? Okay.
My character is from the previous game, which yeah.
Yeah.
Oh, alright.
Two of the characters already know each other. Everyone else is independent.
Yeah.
Okay, I'm gonna go where the other character is. Let's go to the tea house. Let's see if I can sober up long enough to be presentable.
Alright, so you're sitting there going, magistrate's office, I need to look presentable. Need some tea to help my hangover.
Is there
Very
any alcohol at a tea house?
Typically you'd go to a tavern for that.
Yeah.
But is there any alcohol at a tea house?
In the back room
it's
in
not
the
a place
drawer.
you go to get
Yeah.
drunk. It's a place for
Next.
sophistication.
Next to the safe.
Yes.
So you
A
can
jug of sake.
order sake at a tea
You
house.
can order sake there, yes.
Excellent. So my character is at the tea house ordering sake.
Alright, so you go there and the hostess sits you and you order sake.
Is the rat still working here, Joe?
He comes from time to time, but
Okay.
he is not there.
It's the
At the
same
moment.
waitress, or not?
Yeah, it's Psycho. Well, Psycho
Okay.
is the one that's helping
Psycho.
you,
Yeah.
but there's hostesses that come in and out and regular employees.
Yeah.
We have the expansion with silk pillows. It's a very, very classy looking establishment.
Mm-hmm.
Alright, so
Ooh.
Junpei,
It's real
you arrive at the tea house. The host.
Sorry, forgot which one my push to talk button was for a second.
Yeah, the hostess greets you and says, "Table for one."
On a normal day, yes, but is there anyone here who is perhaps down in the dumps and looking for some companionship? Not of the sexual kind, mind you. Just I'm a wandering person and I'm very social and I'm stammering and very hungover and sure.
Well, this isn't exactly a matchmaking service.
I didn't say matchmaking. Just
Come back later for that. We work on that.
All right, how about
What?
this? I'll sit you at a table, and if you can find a guy that's interested, you can either join his or you can join theirs.
lovely.
Very well. And she leads you to a table. She makes sure to fluff the pillow before you sit down on it.
Thank you very much. Oh, that's Irish. Wrong
Yeah,
accent.
yeah, I was like, what the?
And so suddenly we're
Totally
back
the same
in
thing.
Belfast.
Sorry guys, too much Grandma
Suddenly,
Savage.
a leprechaun dances through the tea house and right out the door.
Funny enough, in that campaign,
Anybody else
I
see
am
that?
playing the leprechaun.
I simply say thank you while I'm trying to work out what the hell my accent is.
As you're like, I can't speak, I'm drunk.
I very am much drunk.
I'm too drunk to taste this chicken.
If it even is chicken.
I'm surprised they let me in.
Roll perception.
Who?
You.
Me?
Yes.
Okay. Give me a second while I figure out where that is.
It's undercore. No, wait. It's.
Found it.
Okay.
Am I perceptive?
No, you are not exactly. Wait. Okay, yeah, you are not perceptive at all.
Figured. Probably how this character should be.
That drunken heat.
As the only thing you could see is the table in front of you.
Damn.
As
Okay.
eventually the hostess brings some tea to your table.
Trying not to be Irish again, I say thank you, dear. And I tip her a extra silver piece. Or is that a thing? Do we
Yeah,
do
you
we
can
do
tip.
that?
She bows to you and says,
Okay.
"Thank you." And she moves on to help the other customers. Alright. Matt, what is your character doing?
She is in her office, feet on the desk, fanning herself, trying to figure out how to write this letter to Joe Riku, trying to expand the business and maybe do a partnership of we tag them and you bag them.
A
Could always use
partnership
extra.
between a tea house and a brothel. Okay.
Mm-hmm. We could always use extra hostesses that can carry tea and other things.
All right.
And other things.
So you want to be like the Hooters of tea houses?
Yeah.
I mean, there's a market for it, Joe.
That's a great way to put it.
He's literally going to expand his business by expanding the chests of his waitresses.
Mhm.
I drink there.
Get a liquor license.
Alright. Anyone else who hasn't gone want to say what their character would be doing right now? Or looking for? Since some of y'all wouldn't know what's in the city and available.
I'm gonna grab my dinner real quick. I'll be right back.
Boozing and whoring.
Ryunagari Yuuta. He found this pretty bird out in the countryside, so he's been following it. It so happens to be making its nest on the top of a tea house, so he decides to go inside.
Alright.
He looks around.
Yep, you find it. It's a rather sophisticated tea house. The hostess greets you and says, "Table for one?"
Have any outside tables?
No, we do not.
Hmm.
The streets are crowded and we're at the limit of how much room we can expand.
Ah, well.
So, table for one?
I hate making bullshit up on the spot. Yes.
Alright, Junpei, make another perception check.
Really trying here.
Can't you get bonus? Because this guy is... never mind.
So,
I suddenly see everything.
yeah, you were trying to find someone who might be sitting by themselves, and you see that this person comes in. Wizzard, describe your character.
Alright. Now, with the preface that I have no idea what Rokugan styles are, or how people are usually dressed beyond Oriental in description.
I mean, kimonos, hatoris, that type of thing.
Yes. Well, what you see is a young man dressed in what I'd like to describe as Oriental seagoing wear. Large boots, loose clothing. He has a katana by his side. Black hair, black eyes, has a necklace with some shark teeth on it.
Alright, your character probably would be wearing sandals, not boots, but... based on culture, but...
He got them from abroad.
Alright, that's fine then.
Yeah, he has some interesting trinkets on him that don't seem to be from the mainland.
Alright, anything else?
As far as I'm willing to, I can figure out how to describe it.
Okay. Junpei sees you, and you see this smile kind of spread across her face, kind of kind of very friendly, but also slightly creepy that a stranger is just smiling so openly at you. She basically halfway stands up and she starts like waving her hand to get your attention.
Hi! Over here!
Hey!
Yeah,
Hey!
Walks over this way.
yeah. Weirdos. And he keeps walking.
Hey, no, wait. Hey, you with the katana.
Half the tea shop turns to look at you.
Yeah, actually, you say hey with the katana, you see a lot of faces turn.
Junpei kind of just covers her mouth. Oops, sorry.
That's almost like saying hey you with the face.
Alright, sorry, hey, you with the boots.
The boots stop walking.
Boots stop walking.
Damn it.
Yuuta
these
will
boots are
get
made for walking, and walking is what they'll do.
one of these days these boots are gonna walk all over you.
Joe, oh, lose a penny.
Yes.
Joe, lose a penny.
Yes! You completed it for me. I'm so proud you got it. But yes, Yuuta will give you another look.
She says she motions over, like she kind of throws her hand over her shoulder to try to like get you to come over, and then like she kind of opens up her cloak, and you see that she's got like a homebrew bottle of what you can probably assume is alcohol.
You had my attention when you said you'd open your cloak, but now you have my curiosity.
I was gonna say, when you opened your cloak, I don't think it was the bottle he noticed.
She's Asian. Come on now.
She's Asian.
Like, come on.
She's Asian,
I thought she
Asian
was
walking
like
alone with
Irish.
a. She's a lady from an Asian culture walking alone without an escort with a bottle of booze.
She's Asian in a tabletop setting. She can probably handle herself.
We're all Asian in this tabletop setting.
Asian is not a passive buff in this game.
Oh, okay.
Yuuta will make his way over to her table.
Sorry, Asian viewers.
Joe,
Yes.
I think I see all this, right, since I went there also.
Yes.
if-
Roll perception.
Disclaimer: if you are easily offended, this is not the stream for you.
Try
Probably
not.
not,
To
because
This
I
stream
suffer
is
from
set up
foot and mouth.
as mature, so yeah, no, trust me, they know. They actually get a warning: are you 18 or older when entering the stream? So
Okay.
So.
if they're in
So,
here, they're
yes,
okay.
Yes,
so
you
I
saw
noticed it all.
that happen.
Yes.
In fact, Matt, roll perception as well. See if you could hear someone yelling in your tea house.
All right.
First, hey, you with the katana. It might be him.
Yeah, that hey you with the katana was probably enough to warrant a perception from the office.
Yes. Hey, you with a katana in an Irish accent.
Yeah! What type of accent is that?
What language is that?
What language is that accent from?
It's the language of I'm still working it out, okay?
There it is.
Now, the
Yeah,
one
you
thing
heard
I've always
someone
Must be
yell,
one of those
hey you with the
darn
katana.
Shadowland languages.
Oh man. I hope we're not getting
one of the
robbed
things I've always wanted to hear is a Scotsman try to speak Japanese.
Well, she's not Scottish. She's Irish.
Okay, that's
So that's like another part of.
Joe.
Yes.
Alright, so Matt, you hear that. What do you do?
I'm walking outside. Well, out into the parlor, anyways, to see what the hell is going on.
Alright, so you walk out.
Ain't nobody robbing my fine establishment.
So you bust down the door and go, who there?
Yeah.
Who dat?
Who dat?
Who dare? Who dare?
Scotsman, Southerner. What's next?
Alright, so you look outside and you saw a woman sit down and a man walk over. You don't see them wearing any type of clan mons. I don't think. Neither of you were wearing mons, right?
What are mons?
Not
The
really.
symbol of your clan.
I didn't have enough money to buy the headband with the little spike on it.
Well, I mean, you could say your clothing has the mon embroidered on it for free. It's
Well,
whether or
I-
not you want to represent your land.
I specifically just wanted a little headband with the horn on it. But that's okay. I'll get it eventually.
I'm fine with you just having a headband with a horn on it. That's just aesthetics, though.
So what would a unicorn mon look like?
A circle with a picture of a unicorn on it.
That's what
It'd be
all the
purple,
mons are.
right?
I'm going to guess that looking as weird as fuck. You could probably guess I'm from the Unicorn Clan.
Also being from the Unicorn Clan, I say, welcome, brother.
Yeah, that's what.
I
If
give you
someone's
a
from the
big ol'
unicorn, they would
hug.
have that symbol on them.
Where's the horn, Joe?
In Japan, unicorns don't have horns. They have antlers.
Here comes
Oh, no.
trouble.
Joe?
It's always the unicorns.
There's goddamn unicorns.
Wait, so that means
Yep.
my headband has antlers on it? That is way more aesthetic.
It's like it's called the Kirin or something like that. I'm not sure where it is from. It's supposed to be sort of like an Oriental unicorn or something.
I think the more important question here is, can we hang laundry off it?
Not in my tea house.
Girl, you better
So,
not.
Matt, what does Kamona do after getting out and seeing these two
Approach
causing somewhat
them.
of a commotion? You notice that some of the hostesses are just stopped and like watched, and then they kind of
Yeah.
look at you like,
I'm gonna approach the table and say, "Good day. Is there anything I can help you with? Are you all being treated fairly today?" Kamona is wearing a full white, red, and black kimono. Her hair has red accents, and she has full geisha paint on.
No, just was just looking for some entertainment, and
Well,
Who
if
is
you're
this?
looking for entertainment, I have an associate I can refer to you down the street. Otherwise, I'd appreciate it if you keep your voices down. The rest of the patrons here come here to relax and don't take too kindly to loud noises.
yeah.
Who, me? Was I being loud?
Everyone.
I was not being loud.
Shiroe, you encouraging them again?
No, I was sitting here drinking my tea.
Yuuta will be motioning for Wu's bottle, or is it who's who again? Because I'm not
I'm Junpei.
motions for Junpei's bottle.
She hands it over to you kind of sneakily because you're probably not supposed to have outside drink in a tea house.
Right in front of the proprietor.
Right.
Okay.
So she hands it to
Yuuta
you
doesn't care.
behind your back.
He brings it up to his mouth, uncorks it, and takes a draw from it.
Being a drunken master, it's probably a little strong.
I can take it.
okay, so while this happened, what is Himura and Doji Asami doing?
I'm still drinking my sake, and I'm getting more sake.
Oh wait, you were in the tea house, weren't you?
Yeah.
Okay.
I was there the whole
Then what is
time,
Doji
just sitting
Asami
there
doing?
We'll enter the tea house.
Alright, you find the tea house, and a server greets you and sits you at a table.
All right.
While being sit at the table, you notice that there is someone who, based on how she presents herself, seems to be in charge of the tea house, speaking to two people at a table.
All right. I'm going to go up to this person. Excuse me.
Yes. How may I help you?
Do you have any finer rooms for people of more importance than these?
Matt,
Ah,
the
yes.
tea house does have an upstairs which
Yeah.
has private rooms.
Oh, yes. We do have private rooms upstairs. If you will follow me, I'll show you where they are. She bows and turns to walk.
Better rooms are downstairs.
Was that said in character?
Well, technically he's not part of the conversation, so no.
Yes, but from what I get character, it wouldn't
That was out of
be on
character.
his character speaking out like that.
He
Okay.
means that in a way you don't understand right now, so.
Yeah. I guess I should also describe my character.
Yeah, go ahead.
Okay, she has hair about shoulder length, so I guess not that long. She's wearing a blue with white kimono, expensive looking silk, with the crane mon on it. She has a scar over her left eye.
What over her left eye?
A scar.
Oh.
Alright, so Matt, while you are escorting her to her private room, everyone test perception.
Well, this is going to be a good one.
Everything's fine, Shiro.
Yep. I told you it's going to be a good one, Joe. I'm just sitting back, drinking my tea.
Everyone? Okay.
Yeah.
I thought it was everyone else.
No, everyone, period.
Okay. I see everything.
Damn.
See, I see nothing. I'm focused on like this tea leaf that's like floating in my tea.
1, 2,
Not paying attention to anything
4,
else.
5. Okay, that's all 6.
God damn it, it's a tea leaf. In my tea.
That's how you read fortunes.
That's, you see, I got my good luck. It's the tea leaf is standing up.
Alright, so Doji Asami. As you are
Yes.
being herded upstairs, you watch as one of the patrons who is being escorted by a different host is moving up, and he quickly turns towards the owner, pulls out a tanto, and looks like he's about to jab. You have one reaction. What do you do?
Just another day in the tea house.
Just, yeah.
TS has been through more shit than you can imagine.
I'm going to pull out my Shoto and make the first move on that.
Alright, so Matt,
And
Mm-hmm.
attack him first.
you are escorting this woman up the stairs, and she turns at you and draws a sword.
Oh,
Joe, go ahead and make an attack roll.
Okay, where is that?
Do you have the
Oh,
matters?
attacks.
Yeah.
17.
Alright, roll damage.
what?
Well,
Oh, okay. It does the
yeah, that was
attack and
the
I
whole
didn't know
thing.
that.
I'm just gonna take the straight up damage, which is 4. Do you have a 10 of strength?
What's up?
I'll give you a second.
Is your strength 10, Joe?
I want to make sure everything is rolled correctly.
My strength is a 12. My strength is a 12.
Alright, something messed up on this thing. It should be 5 damage. Let me make sure everything's set up correct. Damage ability strength. Okay, I fixed it. So you deal 5 damage. Alright, so
Was it my mess up?
it might have defaulted that way.
Okay.
Um,
Oh, okay. I see, yeah.
so you pull out your Shoto and strike. So Kamona, as the weapon comes at you, you dodge out of the way as it strikes the person behind you. Geez, this guy has a terrible aim. And then you see the Tonto in the guy's hand.
What the hell is this?
Wait, did I kill him?
No,
Oh.
but he is hurt. Give me a second. Oh, what the heck? Give me a second. Oh, yeah, there you are. Alright, roll initiative. Both of you.
Alright.
Where is that?
I'm assuming it's under core somewhere.
It's at the bottom for me.
Okay, I found
Yep,
it.
there it is.
Yeah, bottom of core.
On core. Yep.
Oh, that's not it.
What?
Okay, here we go.
Make sure you're selecting your token when you do so.
You wanted to send the results of this roll to the turn checker, but no valid token was selected.
Oh.
I don't have my token either.
I'll fix that later. That's something I have to set up.
Okay.
Your
Well,
token is not currently associated with your
Then
character.
Okay.
okay.
It's just okay, and you got a 4.
Yeah. Why does it say .03?
It's for tiebreakers. Instead of
Oh.
worrying about who wins in the tiebreaker, they give a fraction so that the ties happen naturally.
Okay. Oh, okay.
Yeah, you
Okay.
see how when you hover it, it says plus .05 tiebreaker? It's so
Yep,
that if
it's
there's
all
two
the-
numbers that are the
it's-
same, I don't say, okay,
yeah.
what's your dex and what's your dex? It just calculates it.
Yeah. The fraction is the
Modifier.
your die bonus. Yeah, your modifier bonus.
Yes.
So what happens if me and Matt
Your
tie?
dex bonus.
Then I don't care who goes first between the two.
Okay.
Alright, so Kamona, what do you do?
Am I in melee with this guy?
Yes, he is directly behind you.
Can I free 5 and then move out of melee?
Yes.
That's what I'll do.
Alright, you free 5. What do you do after that?
Move away.
Okay, as you move on the other side of the woman.
Yes.
What is your AC, Joe?
Mine?
Yes.
Looking for that.
As
Where
you are
is
now
it?
in the way.
I don't know where that's located. I would guess defenses.
Yes, it's
My
defense.
AC total is 16.
Alright, he misses you. What do you do?
I'll attack again, and this time I'll do it correctly.
Yep. If only you could take the first one. You miss. Kamona, are you doing anything? Or are you doing the I'm just an innocent tea house owner, don't hurt me?
Yeah.
Oh no! I'm completely helpless! Oh no!
Knew I should have hired guards. I'm gonna call for Shiroe.
Okay, so you yell Shiroe, Shiroe.
Yep.
You see this happening and you're sitting at the table. If you would you like to roll initiative?
Yeah, sure.
Alright, roll initiative.
Oh. Okay.
Alright.
Fuck.
Regardless of what your roll is, it would have applied next round. So
Yeah.
this round will pretty much be you getting up and reacting.
Mm-hmm.
Joe, your character takes 3 damage as he stabs you with the Tonto.
Oh
God, you guys getting blood all over the place.
That looks like an Ochi.
Did you say that you didn't care? Jerk. Okay. Alright.
Alright, so what are you doing?
Same as before.
I'm confused. Are we no longer sneaking drinks in a tea house?
That's what your character thinks this is about. As the two of y'all are just watching this fight break out from your table.
Passing the jug back and forth.
You're like, oh, they brought entertainment.
Should we do something?
You miss. Shiroe, what are you doing?
Well, I hear Kamona call out for help, and I look up and I see this guy attacking the two women. And so I
Yes.
stand up and
Bravely.
pull out my bow.
Bravely fighting two women.
Well, he's bravely fighting Kamona because I know what she can do.
Hey man, like, I know women fighters, we're nasty.
And so I pull up my bow and I'm shooting him in the back.
Alright, test your weapon attack.
Well, I guess I would have sneak attack also, Joe.
Roll stealth.
Okay.
You do not get sneak attack. Because I rolled
Okay
like a
then.
boss.
Damn.
I got 19 perception.
Wow.
That's still enough to finish him, though.
So I did hit him.
Yes, you do hit him and you finish him.
Okay.
He pulls up his Tonto to strike you again as you see an arrow strike him in the neck as he collapses.
And then I put my arrow back and sit back down and take a sip of tea.
Yuuta will raise his bottle up to you and salute before taking a sip as well.
Oh.
So, those who weren't a part of this combat, what do y'all do in response to all this?
Yuuta keeps drinking his drink.
As you're like, huh, so this is what it's like living in Scorpion territories. Drink, drink.
I heard the stories. It's obviously most of them are true.
It's like a whole bunch of liars and backstabbers.
Well, I
Should we
shot him
do
in the back. I didn't stab him, Joe.
Yeah.
Even worse.
I mean, I'd normally do something, but I'm really hungover.
Yada yada.
I want to begin searching through this guy's person to see if I can determine what the hell this was. I
Alright.
mean, it
Roll
could be a.
search.
There is no search.
I
Oh, is that grouped up with something else? 1 second.
think it's perception.
Yeah, Joe, there was no search, so
Yeah, no
Give me a
search.
second.
we assumed it was part perception.
Okay, yeah, I just looked it up. It is perception.
Alright.
Alright. So you find that this guy seems like a common person. He didn't have much money. You find a couple pieces of silver, a couple of copper. Let's see exactly. So 12 pieces of silver, 16 pieces of copper.
Alright.
He has that, and this guy was definitely no one of note. It seems as though this was a complete peasant. And then you do find a piece of paper he had.
Alright. I will read the paper.
The general gist of the paper,
Using his clothing to hold it and unfold it or whatever may be the case. Just do not touch it with their bare hands.
Alright. So you open up the
Why, you afraid you'll get cooties?
Yes.
What?
You
Death
notice
cooties.
Oh, definitely.
I hear a lot of background noise. I don't know who that is.
Me, sorry.
Okay, was that okay? Um, you open up the paper, and the general gist was that this person was offered 30 koku to end you.
Only 30 koku?
This person is poor, and it looks like he was desperate. Matt, you have to keep in mind 1 koku is a year's worth of rice.
Yeah, it's true.
Still,
Real. Wow, that's expensive.
So is there no other distinguishing marks or anything about the paper that could be linked to anyone, or I mean, probably not.
You look, and it mentions that payment will be dealt with where we met, but you have no idea where that is.
What quality paper is it?
It is actually good quality paper. Nice parchment. It's probably something a noble would use. And the handwriting is rather elegant. Whoever did this is educated.
Can I see this over the shoulder?
Roll perception. Because you are... And stealth to see if you can
Standing right there.
Yeah, and roll stealth to see if she can notice you peeking over. Matt, roll perception.
Skills?
Alright, so you peek over the shoulder, look at the note, but you can't really get a good view of it. You can get an automatic success if you decide to reveal yourself to read it.
Yeah, I have no problem. I have no reason to hide that I would look at it. Like
So,
my character would have no reason.
Matt, the woman that you're escorting looks over you to read the note.
Yeah, this kind of thing happens all the time. It's probably a rival tea house or something. She'll snap her fingers and call for one of the
Hostess.
waitresses. Yeah.
Yeah, when the hostess comes up, it's like, yes, ma'am?
Hey, could you clean this blood up and have one of the others summon for a guard to take this body, please?
Yes, Kamona-sama.
Thank you.
Boy, tea houses are serious business.
So I noticed that the paper is good quality in that.
Yes.
Okay. May I see that?
Yeah, sure.
Okay. Would I do writing?
Would you what?
Well,
You're breaking up pretty bad.
Really? I'm hearing everybody else just fine.
Say it one more
Heard
time.
something about writing.
Can I roll my knowledge nobility to see if I can recognize the writing?
Yes.
What? What do you mean untrained?
Give me a second.
I'm not untrained in knowledge nobility.
Do you put a 1 in the ranks?
Okay, that is weird. Oh! You do not have any ranks in knowledge nobility, that's why.
But now I'm...
The check mark means that it's a class skill. You have to put your skill points in the ranks in order to be skilled in it.
Yes, if you do not put any ranks in the skill, you are not skilled in it. If you want to...
Yeah.
Okay.
That seems like something your character would want, so if there's a skill you want to drop to add to it, I'll allow it and make it an 18.
Yeah. I will. Just give me a second. Done. I did it.
Okay, so 18.
Yeah.
You don't know precisely who, but based on the style it's written in, you're pretty sure it might be someone who's Crane that wrote it.
Okay. By the way, Joe, I sent you a message on Discord.
Oh.
A
Okay,
while
I'll answer that in a
ago.
second.
Yeah, you can see why that would be important. I hand it back. Interesting.
I'll take it, and I will continue to show you to our upper establishment.
All right.
Upon arriving there, I'll say, I'll return shortly. Then she will go to her office, grabbing her personal stash of booze, and return to where Doji Asami was seated.
Did someone say booze?
Well, he was describing, not saying.
Oh.
So unless you have X-ray vision to see into the office, or booze vision at this point.
Booze vision.
Booze
Booze
vision.
vision. Is that a thing?
It's like you have super sense, but it can only sense booze.
I'd still take that power.
Alright, so what does anyone else do?
I pour some of the booze discreetly into my friend here's teacup.
Alright.
Well, now you're just making it even more bitter.
Hey, this is high quality bath tea.
And now I've made it better.
I was just like, this is the perfection of tea. Yeah, let me just add something to it. It's like missing something.
So, getting his fill, Yuuta will look over at the body itself.
Alright, so you go over. You notice that a couple of the hostess seem to be talking amongst themselves, going, we're gonna have to wait for a guard to move this thing before we can clean this up.
Hmm.
Yeah, you look
Good.
at the body.
I look at the body, I inspect the body. I'd like to inspect the body enough to make a knowledge local check to try to guess where he is from here.
Alright, test knowledge local.
Alright.
Alright, so you're inspecting him. One thing you notice is that his leg seems a little messed up. You start inspecting him, and you're pretty sure whatever happened to his leg seems like some sort of battle wound. Almost like he's an injured former soldier.
Hmm.
And based on how unkempt he is, he seems like he could be homeless.
Any identifying markers that I could recognize?
His outfit, although ragged, does have the Scorpion Mon on it.
Like, is there a gang in the city he might belong to, or...
Nothing that you can tell.
Hmm. After Yuuta, after looking for a minute, he'll just shrug and walk away.
Shiroe, what are you doing?
I'm gonna finish my tea and then get up and go knock on the office door.
Alright, Kamona, you hear a knock on your door.
Come in.
I step inside. So, what was all that about?
I don't know. Another paid assassin.
You're pretty popular, you know that?
It's a price of beauty, I guess.
Sure, we'll call it that.
It looks like some noble may have paid him, or at least someone with access to noble paperwork.
You don't know who?
No, I couldn't really tell.
Oh, hey, you still having them nightmares you used to have?
Matt, it's been
Don't
a while
remind
since
me.
your character has
Oh.
had nightmares.
I almost forgot about that.
Your Shadowlands tank is low enough to not have the nightmares.
I had too bad.
Yeah, it's been a while.
Well, that's good.
I guess all this boredom has calmed the troubled mind.
That and JT. Always helps.
That too. So I was thinking about maybe getting us a bodyguard in this place. That woman that helped defend me earlier seems like a good candidate. I'm gonna take this bottle of sake up there and see if she'd be interested.
Alright.
So you
Oh.
are going to go, hey, do you want to be a Yojimbo?
You know, it was bad. It's a shame that our samurai friend was recalled by his master. And as much work as the barbarian friend did, I'm enjoying the peace and quiet that he's gone now.
You haven't heard from him in a while, have you?
Nope. The last thing I saw, he went swinging his Tetsubo into the darkness, screaming about. I don't even remember.
As he goes, not the end! Wrong!
he took off like a helicopter in the night.
Swung around his Tetsubo.
So much that he ended up lifting off.
Well, good luck with your bodyguard hiring.
Yeah. I've learned that things work out better when I have someone to hide behind.
Like earlier.
Mm-hmm.
But we know you don't need to hide behind anybody.
Yeah, but that's for us to know and them not to find out.
Yeah, I know.
With that, I will make my way back upstairs.
And then I'll go back out to my table.
Hey, keep an eye out on those. I'm pretty sure those guys are sneaking booze in this place, and it's not something they're paying for, so.
You don't know that! You don't know that!
They were at least drunk when they came in.
Only one of us was drunk.
Delta stealth.
What was that?
Test stealth.
Test Del?
Yes, test stealth.
Oh, stealth.
And Shiroe, you can test perception as you walk out.
Okay.
13?
Now
Yeah.
everything seems
perception's-
legit. Everyone's drinking their properly purchased beverage.
I mean, my perception is never going to be good, Joe. I got lucky that first time.
I mean, your perception bonus is the same as her stealth bonus, so.
Yeah.
Alright, so what do you do?
I'll go back to my table and get another cup of tea.
Alright. Kamona, you walk upstairs. Test perception while you're moving up. See if you break that 13.
Nope.
Nope, you don't see anything. You don't see anyone sneaking drinks in.
Good.
Boy, for being a drunken layabout, she is surprisingly sneaky for this punch.
You just
You
keep
can't
dropping
concentrate on
it.
things often, but when it comes to your booze, you are dedicated.
Yeah, that's what it is. That's exactly, I believe that. For a drunken monk.
Nobody
You
touches
too.
my Heineken.
Yuuta will take a seat back at table and say, "So, what was your name again?"
Oh, my name is Junpei Wo, and I am a wandering monk of the Unicorn Order. How about you? You're a fellow unicorn, right?
What tipped you off?
I can't remember if you said it in character or if you had a patch or something.
I don't think
I-
you
I'm
said
just
what's going on.
I'm just dressed strangely. I do not carry the clan's.
Okay, there's nothing that indicates what clan he's from.
I thought he did say.
Yeah,
We talked
he
about
said
a
it.
lot.
Oh, you did
Yeah.
say it in character?
We talked about it.
Yeah, there was an indication. I can't remember if it was
Okay.
something that was
I-
said
he-
or he was wearing something.
He's wearing
something was
he's wearing a bunch of trinkets that aren't found in Rokugan, and he's wearing boots instead of sandals.
Okay, so you see a bunch of Gaijin gear on him, and
Right.
most people that have Gaijin
So-
stuff are unicorn.
Yeah, you're a traveler like me, so that's why you've got all that weird stuff on, like those boot things.
Boot things. Yeah, and I'm on a bit of a quest, you could say.
A quest? Ooh, do tell, sit, please. And she taps the seat next to her.
Troublesome. Yeah, well, for private reasons, I've been searching the world for, oh, swords of legendary quality.
Wow. You know, in all of mythology around the world, there's a lot of great swords. That's a pretty epic task you've taken on.
Hopefully it'll keep the promise I made.
A promise? Oh. I bet she meant the world to you. I bet you both are such a cute couple.
Oh, Joe, do you remember what I wrote down? What my backstory was?
Vaguely? I'll double check it.
Wait, was I right?
Well, let's just say you, Delany,
Oh, okay.
unintentionally hit
I
kind
see.
of close to home.
Oh, I was right?
She's off by a little bit, but she hit close.
Aha! I was right. A woman can always tell when another woman is involved. And she gives you a little wink. So, who's your lady love who sent you on this great quest? And she's pouring you a little bit more booze.
I don't want to give it away, but I just want to see your reaction for this. Yuuta, he takes the drink and looks down at it and says, "My deceased mother."
Oh.
I was gonna say sister.
Oh. She takes out a whole drinking gourd and she just slides it over to you.
Like, oops, sorry, have some booze.
Where do you put this stuff?
Places.
She's like
In
a
my
booze
mouth.
camel.
Yuuta leans over and tries to get a better look at where she could possibly be keeping a drinking board.
Perfect time to do a character description.
As one boob is now bigger than the other.
As a matter of fact, one boob is now bigger than the other.
But the more he drinks, the more it looks like it's the same size. So
Exactly. Now you're catching on.
Oh,
All right.
man.
So basically, 10-10. You know, down to the
Yeah.
twin buns and the super stupid happy attitude. She's got a traveling cloak with her. She's flush in the face constantly, and she's got a headband with a tiny horn on it.
If we're going to be doing that, then I'll just say Zoro from One Piece, but none of his characteristics in the physical sense.
That's fine.
so like Zoro, but scrap everything that's Zoro.
Yeah.
Exactly.
That totally makes sense.
He's Zoro because he has green hair.
The same way Junpei is based off 1010, Yuuta is based off Zoro.
Junpei is based off 1010 because I was feeling vastly uncreative.
Yuuta was based
I
off
have
Zoro
no
because
shame.
I couldn't think of anything better.
Alright. So while that conversation's on, Kamona. You are
Yes.
walking up the stairs. You see the private room where you had escorted the crane woman earlier.
Yes.
What do you do?
I entered, seated at a table.
Alright, so you approach and you draw the curtain, seeing the woman.
Yes.
Alright, so Doji Asami,
Yes.
you see as you're sitting there drinking your tea, the owner draws the curtain.
Oh, I expected one of your. Okay. Your
Yes.
employees service me.
Say, do you partake in the alcohol?
Say that again.
That was a weird way to word that.
No, it didn't go through. It didn't go through for me.
There's
do-
no alcohol here!
Do you partake in the alcohol?
Oh, no, thank you.
Nobody's
I
drinking.
need to keep my wits about me.
Alright, it's more for me then, she says, pouring a small teacup and pouring what looks to be a fine bottle of sake into it.
Yep, so
So
you
that
notice
was-
that she pulls out one of those clay bottles to pour from.
So you seem to be able to handle yourself pretty well.
Well, she points to her the scar over her left eye and says, "It's not the first assassination attempt I've been involved with.
I
It
see.
happens when you're nobility."
Nobility, huh? Well, that may change
Was
what I
that-
was going to ask you. How long do you plan on staying in this land?
Until my business here has concluded. It could be tomorrow. It could be until next year.
What business may that be, if you don't mind me asking?
Why is it my thing is not clear when people are talking to me? Stupid thing.
What business may that be, if you don't mind me asking?
Oh, stupid political things. Yes, it's nothing I can really talk about openly, but nobles dealing with nobles.
Nobility, you say? Tell me more, she says, pouring another drink.
Say that one more time. I'm sorry.
Nobility, you say. Tell me more, she says, pouring another drink.
Like I said, can't really tell you much more. I'm from the
Alright.
Doji clan. That's just representing my family.
I've had dealings with the Doji clan. So,
Really.
I guess you could tell our security here is a little slack. You have a place to stay while you're in town.
I do.
Oh shit, all my bartering just went out of the window.
I was like wondering what the long pause was after that.
Well, I'm like, I can't offer room. I can't offer board because you probably have enough money to buy your own food. And asking a noble to endanger themselves to protect someone who isn't nobility is unhonorable.
Yeah, it's like, hey, I know you're higher on the cast, but could you be my Yojimbo?
Well, then, I appreciate your protection for today. Anything you require while you are here is on the house for payment.
Thank you.
And with that, she will bow and leave.
She'll bow back bow her head anyway.
Yeah, when we say table, we mean like kneeled on pillows, right?
Yes.
Okay,
Like you're sitting on pillows on the floor, and the tables are about 1.5 feet tall.
right, okay.
sorry to screw you over there, Matt.
Oh, no, it's fine. That's how it goes.
You sound like you died inside.
And with that, I will return to this crime scene to see how slow the Scorpion guards are being.
Alright, you see the Scorpion guards moving up. Test perception. Shiroe, where's your character right now?
Sitting in the main area.
Alright, you test perception too. Alright. So, the two of y'all are within the main area, and y'all are going about whatever y'all doing. And the both of y'all notice one of the customers that comes up. And you recognize him.
I recognize one of the customers.
One that is entering the tea house.
Is it Kitsuki?
No, it's Win.
Oh.
Oh, long
he a
time no
loser?
see. Dude, he's the opposite of that.
Oh,
what?
all he does is win?
Yep,
Yeah.
no matter what.
Wait, what'd you say earlier?
I appreciate it.
He's Mondo's best buddy, right, Joe?
Oh yeah, Mondo and him get along so well. Who keeps coming in and out?
Joe,
Oh, he's trying to get things working?
I guess.
Anyway, the both of y'all notice that he seems to be eyeing the corpse.
I look at Kamona and give her a look as if I noticed this.
I'll go up to him. Good evening, old friend.
Hi. One sec. I guess he's going to like restart or something because his thing is weird.
Yeah.
Probably restarting his internet. Okay, so you go up to him, say, "Greetings, old friend." He bows to you and says, "It's been a while. I just got
It
done
has.
doing trade routes in the line territories. And I'm going to
Take
set up
it.
shop here for about a week before I move on to the crab territories.
Oh, I take it that's not an alibi for the disappearance of our barbarian friend, then.
Oh, he's disappeared? I mean, he was here when I left to go north.
Okay.
I totally do not have him in my carriage right now.
Okay. Well, I'd say I have you an arrival gift, but unfortunately the guards have already been called to dispose of it.
Nah, it's just some homeless guy. It's fine.
It's another day in Pleasure City.
Yeah, indeed.
Why do I get the feeling that my pseudo-pacifist character has fallen in with some really shady shitholes?
I mean, you don't get as shady as Win.
No, you really don't.
Lovely!
He is probably the most shady character you'll meet in this game.
Yeah.
So, what's that all about?
I don't know. Some noble paid him 30 gold to assassinate me.
A noble.
Well, it appears that way, or at least someone who had access to the uh, words. Someone who at least had access and the writing credentials of one. Access to the paperwork and writing credentials of one at least.
Well, if a noble wants to assassinate someone here, it's gonna be hard to track.
Yeah,
Especially if it's a scorpion noble.
also true. And well, you know the Scorpions. It could very well be them posing as someone else.
Always indirect.
Honor through deceit.
Indeed.
Well, have a seat.
I will. There he goes,
Snap.
takes a seat.
I'll snap my fingers and say anything this man wants is on the house. As we're not making any fucking money today, apparently.
Man, you are the person who's treated like Win the most. He's
I
made
know.
thousands and thousands of tofu off of you, and now you're just
I
giving him free drink.
He's made so much money off you, man.
He made more adventures off you, money off your adventures than you made off of your adventures. And you're just like, oh, have some free.
Oh yeah, as he kept pocketing all the
Yeah.
dead corpses' money.
Sounds
Doesn't
like,
Paid him to transfer.
But hey, he did give you a free ride on his cart.
That is true.
I mean, sure. That's the most expensive cart ride you'll ever have.
sounds like Shady Shin needs to meet, Mrs. Fist. Is there a thing I can do? Just passively beat people up?
I can barely hear you.
How about now?
Yeah, there's less background noise now.
The moment is past. Move on.
Okay. So he sits down, thinks, he's like, well, has anything new come up in terms of you know who?
That I'm aware of. It's been pretty quiet on all fronts here lately.
Nothing about Doji Asami has surfaced?
Not that I've seen. I assume he got out of town.
Nah. That's either good or bad.
Yep.
Well. Someone, if he does want to find Gokaido and doesn't know where to find him, you'd probably be the first person you would look for. So trouble might still come at some point.
I'm expecting it.
Well, have a great evening. Then he gives you a bow.
You too. I'll return the bow.
Alright. Who wants to do what?
I'm waiting for the noise to die down.
Okay.
Once
So-
Yuta's done with drinking some more, if he needs to make any checks or anything to hold his liquor, I don't know.
It depends how much to have you drunk.
Well, how much was on the board?
Did you drink the whole gourd?
Gourd. Oh, how big is the gourd?
Alright, did you drink enough to buzz you, or drink enough to get you slobbery? Or the whole thing?
Well, let's say it's like 60 proof. So, like, did you drink half a gourd or the whole gourd?
Let's go with half.
You got a
I think
buzz.
Depending, since where it came
Like,
from, I
you can
think he
still
drank it
walk
cup
straight,
size.
but,
Yeah.
like, you definitely buzzed.
Yeah, for that I won't make you check. You'll have a -2 to dexterity-based checks.
All right.
But +2 for charisma right now.
Half
If you
a
drink more,
gourd,
then
you
you're
would
gonna have
don us,
penalties
you.
to charisma. Once it starts affecting your speech, you'll get penalties instead. But right now,
Unless
you
you
feel
play a
confident.
drunken monk.
It's my dream, you know. You ever hear of the what did I call it? You ever hear of the Fangs of the Dragon Emperor?
No, I haven't heard that one. You tell. As she pours you another shot.
Is these two katanas said to be made out of the fangs of a dragon, enchanted by the greatest. What were the mages called again?
Shugenja?
Shugenja. Ancient Shugenja rituals. Supposedly once wielded by the Emperor himself. But that was ages ago. They have been since lost to time.
So it's a great and nigh impossible quest you're on. How fascinating. I'm sort of on a quest of my own.
Hmm?
It may seem silly, but with my beliefs as a monk, I was raised to believe that Nirvana was here on Earth, but the land was poisoned by evil. Now I go from place to place doing anything I can to help. Maybe at the end of my days, I'll be able to see how much I've tipped the scales.
Hmm.
Nothing as grand as your thing, though. Yours is way cooler. So, if you don't mind my asking, what do you plan to do if you ever do get these swords?
Yuuta will pause for a moment.
You okay, buddy? And she kind of pats her shoulder.
Finding the blades. It's part of the quest, but I want to. I apologize, I'm not saying this. I'm a little bit tired, so I'm not saying this with the excitement that I should be, but I will
That's
become
okay.
the greatest swordsman Rokugan has ever seen.
The first thing I thought of when you said that was, I will be the next Hokage. Like, in the back of my mind as you're saying that.
I will be the next Hikoga.
I will be the greatest Hokage ever.
Grandmaster Hikoga.
Alright, so, Kamona, you've seated Win. And
Yes.
you're just gonna continue your work in the office, or something else?
Trying to see where those guards are. His body's not good for customers.
Well, the body has been moved, and they
Okay.
blocked off the area where the body was. And the hostess seem to be cleaning it right now.
Okay, cool. Well,
So where would knowledge be kept in Rokugan? Are there libraries or temples for that type of stuff?
Both. There are records, which tends to be with the magistrate, and there are not any monasteries in this town, but if you were to go to there are other towns that do have areas of spiritual enlightenment. The main one in the Scorpion territory being Shiroe,
Mhm.
which
That's
is literally
probably-
the other side of the Scorpion territories.
actually, can I, like, while the body's being taken away, can I, like, go outside and just kind of look around to see if maybe there was anyone eavesdropping to see if a job had been done or something?
Just notice. Alright, you look outside, and you do see from from an alley across the street someone that's looking out, and as you look out, it looks like he turns, almost to try not to draw attention from staring at the place.
Hmm. Hey, Shiro, come here.
Shiro gets up and goes over to Kamona. What do you need?
There's a guy in that alleyway over there.
Okay.
You walk over there towards it, and I'm going to see if I can go behind and enter the other way. Maybe we can block him off. He looks pretty suspicious.
All right.
I like how the rest of the plot is happening, and Junpei and Shiro are just sitting in the bar drinking.
No,
I will hook
Not
you up
Shiro?
to this image in a second.
it's not Shiro.
Oh no, it's fine.
Hey,
It's
hey,
who?
my character is sitting all alone in a room drinking tea, so I mean...
I mean, yeah, you're living it up.
Oh, that's true. You haven't said much. I can't keep track
Yep.
of who everybody is. I'm new to the group. I don't know everybody's voices yet.
Wizzard is the one next to you.
Oh, Yuuta.
Mr.
Yes.
Wizzard.
Yeah.
What time of day is it, Joe?
It is the evening,
Alright,
so it's as the sun is setting.
alright.
I am
Alright.
going to go up to the.
Okay, so you give Kamona the time to go around, and then you start going up to him.
Yep.
I'm
Or I go
on
to
the-
the alleyway and look down it. Do I see him?
Kamona, test stealth to see if you can break away and get around without him noticing.
Okay. On the way, she will use a tearaway feature of her kimono to pull the sleeves and the bottom off.
Alright, so you sneak around, you find yourself in the alleyway. Shiro,
Alright.
you start approaching, and as you do, you notice the man starts moving back into the alleyway,
Like away from me?
like away from you.
Okay. Does he see me?
Yes, he sees you. That's the reason he's turning around and moving back.
Oh, okay. Well, I was making sure, Joe. Okay. Like, if I need to know if he does see me or not. For all I know, he could just be moving along.
Alright, Matt.
Singing the song.
Kamona, you sit
Side
and
by
wait,
side.
and you see the man coming towards you. He doesn't appear to see you.
All right.
What do you
Give
do?
me 1 second while I look at this weapon again. No, fuck! I hit to tell me more. Um, weapons, Eastern weapons. I need to see what these traits do. Like,
Which one? Say them out loud and I'll tell.
well, it's got like trip and grapple, but I don't know if I have a, like a negative to it because I don't actually have the feats.
The feat will make it so it doesn't provoke an attack of opportunity and give you a +4. If you don't have the feat, it'll provoke if you're in melee and known. So if you have the drop, which you appear to, there's no attack of opportunity, just roll at +2 for it having the relative trait.
Alright, okay, grapple only works if it's a critical hit.
What? Oh, is that like a weapon trait specifically?
Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah, grapple on a successful critical hit with a weapon of this type, you can grapple the target of the attack.
Oh, if you attack someone in critical hit, you can additionally grapple in addition to the damage.
Yeah, the wielder can then attempt a combat maneuver check to grapple his opponent as a free action.
Okay.
This grapple attempt does not provoke from a creature you're attempting to grapple if that
Yeah.
creature is not threatening you. Alright.
Yeah, that's for if you're actually attacking and not doing one of these maneuvers.
Alright, well I will draw my Kusarigama and attempt to trip him from reach range.
Alright, roll your CMB. +2. Or you can just roll it and I'll add +2 after.
CMB. Misc 2. Wow, I have no CMB bonus. That's lame. I'll put the +2 in there.
Wait, you don't have a... Let me check to make sure...
Well, I don't have just strength bonus, and I don't have a
Oh, you have no BAB or
BAB.
bonus, so yeah,
Yeah.
that would be correct then. You come out, you put the Surigama on his leg and attempt to pull it, but he manages to stumble a bit and keep on his feet.
All right. Who goes there? Why are you being suspicious?
Alright, roll initiatives.
It's core at the bottom.
Alright, Shiroe. You see Kamona attempt to trip him, then she shouts, "Who are you and why are you being suspicious?" What do you do?
I am going to. How far away are they?
The alleyway isn't that far. It's probably like 20 feet.
I'm within 10 feet
Yeah.
of reach.
So he threatens, which is enough to give you sneak attack because you're within 30 feet. If that's why you're asking.
No, I was actually just wondering how far away they were.
Okay. You have enough movement speed to get to melee if you wanted to.
Melee is not my forte.
Right. So what do you do?
I'm gonna
Go,
shoot him.
Rogue Ranger.
Alright. Roll your attack.
Without seeking attack, right?
You get sneak attack because someone is in melee
Okay.
with him. He is considered flanked by you. Alright, you deal 4 damage to him. So, Kamona, you ask, who you want being shady? He goes, well, Ah!
That's more incentive for him to talk.
What do you do?
I'm gonna attempt to trip him again.
Alright, he will have an attack of opportunity this time because he is aware of your presence. Actually, no, you're within 10 feet, so no. Just roll your CMB.
Alright. Well, if I full attack, I can attempt twice, right? Because it's a
Yes.
double weapon with 2 weapon fighting. Alright.
Yes, you'll take the penalty to your CMB for both times.
So it'd just be a regular roll versus a regular roll then.
Alright.
Alright, first attempt. And second attempt. God
Nope.
damn it.
This
Zoop,
guy
zoop.
has some pretty sturdy feet.
Dance, dance.
Dance.
Dance, dance.
Well, seeing that you went from talk to attacking you, he is going to draw his ninjato
Alright,
and move up 5 feet and try to slash at you.
alright.
What is your AC?
I need to check. Is this ability? Defense is probably 19.
He'll miss.
Alright.
Shiroe, it's your turn again.
I can't. There's no way for me to non-lethal with an arrow, right?
You can non-lethal with an arrow at a -4. You will not get sneak attack for doing so.
Okay, I'm gonna non-lethal.
Alright.
I don't know how to.
Just roll and I'll subtract 4 afterwards.
Okay.
Oh yeah, it is so non-lethal.
It doesn't even hit him.
Th-
That's
th-
how non-lethal it
It
is.
is so non-lethal. It doesn't even phase him as you hit the ground next to him.
Yep.
Kamona, what are you doing?
Um. Doo-doo-doo-doo. Let's. Maybe I should give him a chance to talk. Or maybe that time has already passed.
Well, he said talk, and before he had any chance to either say something or attack, an arrow hit him in the back and he tried to trip him again.
Yeah.
Just keep that in mind.
Alright, I'm gonna free 5 back and go defensive and say, we won't kill you as long as you tell us why you're here.
Roll diplomacy.
Jesus.
Ah, fuck you! You hit me in the back. I didn't even do anything.
You looking like a man.
He 5 foots to you and misses.
She looking like a man.
Alright.
Shiroe, what you doing?
Non-lethal.
As you strike him in the leg as he takes a knee, goes, "Ah, my leg!" And he starts rolling around in a fetal position. Combat's over.
I walk up to him with Kamona.
Why? Oh, my leg!
Who sent you?
Oh, my adventuring days are over.
I grab the arrow in his leg and start tugging on it. Tell us who sent you.
Ah, some crane dude.
Crane dude.
He didn't tell me his name.
What do you look like?
He looked like a man. Wore really nice clothing.
I twist the arrow.
I don't know. All those noblemen look alike. Oh god.
What's this guy look like? Like himself?
I mean,
No, The guy that we have, like, all
Oh, he looks like he'd be a homeless person.
right.
He doesn't look like he would be of any note. It doesn't look like he's particularly combat trained.
How much were you paid?
My leg.
Tell us and I'll take the arrow out.
He thinks for a second. He's like, will that hurt?
It'll hurt less.
He gave me 20 koku just to observe and report.
20 koku, huh? Did he already give it to you?
No?
I may be a drunkard, but that sounds like a lie.
Yeah, you can roll sense motive if you want. You're pretty sure he said that because he doesn't want you to take his money.
Alright, here's what we're gonna do. I'm gonna pay you 20 koku. You're gonna go back and you're gonna tell him the job was successful. And after that, you're gonna take your 40 koku if he doesn't kill you, and you're gonna get the fuck out of here. How does that sound?
There's one problem. I can't walk properly. He's gonna know something's up.
Shiroe, go get Win.
Go get Win.
Yeah.
Go get Win! As you see Win peeking around the corner.
I told you this guy's shady.
Yep.
Out of character.
he is the shade.
He has become one with the shade.
Hey, Win, you got any gnarly stuff you can do to this guy so that it at least doesn't appear that he's been shot in the leg?
So you want me to heal his leg so that he can walk properly?
I guess, if that's the only option.
Huh.
We could always take the leg off.
That is also a possibility. I have a few legs that I could replace it with.
What?
That sounds cool.
Out of character, you have no idea that he said that.
I have no idea that he
my
said
God.
that, but still, what? That's a thing?
You're gonna know more about Win later, but...
Oh, yes. I'm honestly not surprised by Win saying that. Neither
No,
is Shiro.
you're like, no, this is normal for him.
I don't know, Win, which one do you
That's
think would get him to
amazing.
talk better? Taking his leg off or replacing it or healing it?
Healing it would be faster. Replacing it would be more... leggy.
I mean, you could always use a new fresh
Leggy.
leg, right?
I mean,
I'm
if you
sure
want more... If you want more leg for your Koku, it would be replacing it.
What's the guy doing during all this, Joe?
He's sitting there going, oh god, don't take my legs!
Poor guy. Since he's screaming, is there any chance that people in the tea house
Actually, yeah,
can
everyone
hear
in the
this?
tea house test perception. This will be an interesting way to introduce this part.
Oh my god. Simply amazing.
And just waiting on Joe's perception.
Yeah, you mind rolling it for me? It's I tried to restart my browser and yeah,
Okay, one
you know how it be.
No, none of y'all hear it.
Good.
Oh, man.
5 more days and my internet
15.
resets.
I mean,
What would we need to roll in order to hear that?
15.
A 15 is what we need?
Yes!
We're so close!
So I'm guessing none of us heard it.
None of y'all heard it.
No.
Tell that guy to inch over a little bit, then yell.
He goes,
So
alright,
Joe,
we'll do this the less fun way. So what?
I start searching the guy's pockets.
Alright, roll perception. You
Wow.
find 20 koku.
Mm-hmm.
You find papers that seem to have his orders written down.
Yeah.
He has his ninjato on his side, and he has a hidden tanto. And
I
that's
take it
all you
all.
find on him. He goes, oh, my money!
I give him 2 koku.
So you take up his coin purse, take a couple coins, and just throw it at him.
Yes. And then I rip the arrow out of his leg.
Ow!
And now he's bleeding out.
And then I wipe the blood off on him. Off my arrow.
As Wayne goes, alright, we'll do this the less fun way and just heal his leg.
Alright.
And then I hand
Takes
Kamona
up
the
powder
letter.
and starts, like, rubbing it on his leg. And he goes, ah! Oh, by the way, this is going to sting a little. Ah, why didn't you tell me that first?
So yeah, I hand you the note I found, Kamona.
I assume it pretty much matches the other note.
It's the same handwriting. Same type of parchment.
How much did the other guy get paid, Matt?
20 koku. Or
Yeah,
30
He got paid
koku.
30,
Yeah.
but
he's
he
also
was doing something
killing.
more direct.
Yeah.
He hadn't gotten paid yet.
So Goku is our gold and not
Koku is
the
an gold piece.
anime person. Got it.
Koku, not Goku.
Koku, yeah.
Coco?
Goku.
Got it. Coconuts.
Sure.
I mean, coconuts is a monetary term that people use.
So, about 5 minutes later, the guy stops screaming, and when moves him on his feet, you notice that his leg swells up a bit, and the bleeding seems to stop. And he goes, "I can't feel my leg."
Probably a good thing.
Would you rather it hurt again?
No, this is fine. This is fine.
Good. Good.
Can't wait for him to try and stand.
He was standing.
Yeah, he is
Wasn't he?
standing.
Yeah.
Oh.
You notice that his leg is
Oh.
kind of bending awkwardly. It looks like this would hurt really bad if he could feel.
Alright, where are you supposed to meet this man? Follow up.
There's an inn that he's staying at.
Which inn is that?
The Ren place. It's the inn that has geisha service. Which is probably a lot of inns here.
Yeah.
So you mean we're going to a brothel? Okay. Basically.
They try to word it a little more upper class, but it's a brothel, yeah.
Alright.
It's a service facility. Get it right.
So do you just send him on his way?
Yeah, we'll let him keep the 20 gold.
Alright, do you follow him or just let him go?
Yeah, I'm gonna
What do you
follow
mean?
him.
We let him keep the 20 gold.
Well, we want him to be
Oh, part
happy
of the deal was that
enough.
he keeps the money, and he gives him another 20.
What, Joe?
Part of the deal was that he keeps his 20 and then gets another 20.
for telling him that the job was done.
Okay.
But I'm
And then
gonna
he
follow
skips
him.
town before he gets killed after.
Well, he only has
5.
2 gold. I kept the other 18.
So
and
do you
his
give him that
weapons.
18 gold back?
Do I have to, Kamona?
As you
Yeah.
dog eyes him.
Yeah, we need him to do this. But I want to get visual confirmation as to who this guy is.
Slide of handing a couple of gold pieces before I give it back.
Alright, everyone who's in the tea house. You've been in there for a while, y'all finished y'all's drinks. You're pretty sure y'all have everything you need. What do y'all do?
Listen, Yuuta, I know we haven't known each other for a very long time, but I feel a connection, man. You know what? I got this far out idea. Go with me here for a second.
So you went from Oriental to a 70s American.
Shut up! I'm
Grateful
still working
Dead.
on it. This is her drunk voice. Listen, Yuuta, we should team up.
I mean, isn't he always drunk?
No, not always. I mean, she started out the conversation not drunk. A little strange, but not drunk. No, listen, man. We should team up. You want to be the best swordsman? I want to change the world. Imagine how much good we can do. Oh my god, it would be awesome. What do you think? What do you think, Yuuta?
Yeah.
Yeah! It's a plan! Junpei goes to high five you. Do you high five her in return, or do you leave her hanging?
I leave her hanging out to dry.
Oh,
Wow, harsh.
alright. She pats the table, undeterred. Okay, Yuuta, let's go start our awesome journey of quesitude. We should go find job board, that thing. Yeah, let's go find a job board. Maybe they'll have like a sword for a reward or something. What you say, Yuuta? Is all you
No, I
two
won't become
grunts?
famous without gaining some renown.
Well, isn't there renown in just helping people?
That's
I mean,
what
if
I
you
just
help
said.
enough people, like, if you help enough people, you'll get to be known.
Yuuta gets up and starts walking out.
Hey, wait up! And she leaves the money for the tea that they didn't drink on the table. She's just leaving it because, I don't know, she's a nice person. And she follows after Yuuta.
Alright, when y'all both leave, test perception, both of you.
Okay.
That is not perception. Alright. Alright, so Junpei, as you move out, you look over and you Kamona and Shiroe, both of you test stealth if you're following him.
Oh my god.
You have a plus 11 to stealth and critical failed.
Well,
Yep.
Well, it's a critical fail, so the fact that it's higher doesn't matter.
How do you
Wait,
get plus 11?
it's a 12. What happened?
He rolled a natural 1. He has a plus 11 to stealth.
Oh.
So that's like a skill focus and an improved skill focus, or
High 20 dex, rank, other stuff.
okay.
So
what's the verdict? Do we see them?
oh, you see the tea house owner.
Well, she sees both of
We
us,
see
but
the
he
tea
doesn't see
house.
me.
Oh yeah, you see the both of them. So Ryunagari only sees Kamona. So the both of you at least see the tea house owner as she seems to do this comical sneaking, where her legs like she crouches a bit, keeps her hands in front of her, and her knees just go straight up as she just tiptoes.
And then she's like doing the rolling from left to right down the alley.
She's like rolling through the alleyways. You can hear the rolling sounds, but she looks around. It's like, okay, no one saw me.
No one sees me. Her kimono is significantly shorter than it was the last time you saw it.
Right. I don't even know if I noticed Kamona the first time, but to Wo Junpei, this is the call of adventure, i.e. the plot.
Yep, that one.
Alright, Junpei grabs Yuuta, like, you know how moms, like, when they stop short, they jut their hand out to stop their kid in the front seat from slamming forward? That to
Yep.
Yuuta.
Palm in the chest.
You're like, wait!
Look over there. Yuuta, my boy. This is the call of adventure. Let's go follow it. And then she grabs him by the shirt front and starts pulling.
Alright, so Wizzard, is your character following?
Yuuta will.
You seem to be thinking hard.
If you're dragging him, then he'll go along with it.
Most definitely dragging you. For being tiny and kind of slender, she's surprisingly strong for a drunk girl.
Yeah.
Is that your response to everything, Yuuta?
Yeah.
Well, I can see who's going to be
This doesn't
the
seem
straight
legendary
man
enough.
comedy duo.
Well, so both of y'all test perception to see if y'all notice being followed.
when you accidentally knock.
Trying to stealth is the question. Or y'all just like, oh, here they are, march.
Definitely not stealthing because she is pretty junk. She's a lightweight.
Alright, so Mona,
Uh,
you're going, okay, no one sees me, and then you see these two walking towards you.
oh shit, it's the Drax from before.
I was imagining more like when she did her little roll across the alley thing, she accidentally knocked into a trash can and ended up topside down, and she sees us walking down the alley.
Oh shit.
Yep, you duck into the alleyway, you step on a cat's tail, it goes, ah! You're like, shh, as they are approaching you.
Did everybody get paid to assassinate me today?
What?
I
I'll
didn't.
deal with it. Yeah, I gotta believe you, pirate.
I'm not a pirate.
Okay.
I don't even have any weapons.
Okay,
She turns out her pockets.
don't let them see that we see them seeing us.
We're right in front of you. We can hear you.
Matt, you notice that the person you're following is starting to get further and further away.
We can't lose him. We gotta go.
Oh, are we chasing somebody?
What? Who are you?
Oh, I'm Junpei, the wandering monk, and this is Yuuta, the aspiring master swordsman.
Less talking, more stealthing. If you stab me in the back, I'll kill you.
What? Why would I stab you in the back?
Because that's what everybody does.
And what would she stab you with?
Why would you do that? That's a horrible thing.
Yuuta seeing the guy getting further and further away. Assuming that this is the guy that these people were following, he's just going to pass by Wu at a walking pace.
Alright, so y'all just walking?
Yes. I'm still stealthing. Or trying to stealth.
Yeah, try.
I couldn't stealth if I wanted to. I'm just trying not to lose the guy at this point.
Though at this point, with all of this commotion, there's no point in stealthing.
Yeah.
No. Yeah.
The guy starts walking in. Eventually you see him entering a tavern.
A tavern? Now that's my kind of place.
What is the tavern called?
It is called the Rin Tavern.
Rin?
Rin.
Rin, okay.
Is there an
You
upper
look
level
and
to this
see-
place?
There is an upper level, yes.
So it's an inn and a tavern, like a tavern below with inn rooms above, possibly.
You look at it, and it does look like there's a place where people stay, and you look in, and you see people drinking, and you notice that most people who are drinking are accompanied by geishas.
Huh.
Mm. So, what are you doing?
We know he's here. We just gotta figure out which room he's in.
Okay, Shiroe. You go in the bottom, try and make eyes on him. I'm gonna doll myself up a bit and attempt to get in through the upper level, and potentially pass myself off as one of the working girls.
Okay.
Yuuta will just take a lean up against the wall of the opposite side building.
And
Sorry,
I guess
I had to.
I'm just sitting there drinking tea. Nobody actually bothered to ask what I was doing.
Well, this was during your restarting and all that, so...
No, I've been here this whole time.
Oh, I had mentioned that you've been here for a while. What
Yeah.
did you do? And I never heard
Yeah,
anything
and I
else
went to
after
say something, and then I got cut off, and they spoke, and
Okay.
then you never went. Hey, so what are you doing, Joe? And it's like I'm just sitting here as
Alright.
everything progresses.
What's
Like,
your character
oh,
doing?
okay. Going to find a healer because had 3 damage done.
Alright, so you're looking at yourself. You've been drinking tea and go, oh yeah, I'm injured. I better stop drinking tea and get that looked at.
This tea
Yeah, 'cause
tastes
I've been
like
wanting to do this for a
spoons.
while, and I'm like,
What does this tea have
Tastes like
such an
spoons.
iron
Smells like
taste to it? Oh wait, that's my blood.
yeah. It's Final Fantasy all over again. Why does everything taste like iron?
So you go out and test perception while you're walking.
Okay. I just have a roll 20 screen that says loading, so
Please
Rewind.
let you see me clotheslining Yuuta in the chest and then dragging him into the alley.
Alright, you
Excuse
start
me.
looking and you do
That is an over exaggeration.
Dude, I clotheslined you.
you see the tea house owner as you are walking towards the physician.
okay. I don't see the other two.
Well, that's the person you would notice first and foremost, because you know
Yeah,
critical
yeah.
fail stealth and all that.
True, good point.
Yeah.
The other 3 are just sort of walking behind her, just
That,
sort
and
of
you're
giving
in the
up
middle
any
of the
hopes
street,
of stealth.
and there's someone dressed like a geisha. That's another thing that would just say arrow here.
Again, good point. All right, I'll hang back and follow them.
Alright.
Preferably stealthy if I could.
Roll stealth.
Mind doing it for me?
That's right.
I'm sorry.
yeah.
I would if I could.
It's okay, man. If you ever do catch up, I can heal you. I've got ranks in that.
Alright, so perception was 10, 9. Alright, Junpei.
Yes.
You do notice that one of the people that was in the tea house earlier seems to be ducking into the shadows, watching you. Well, watching
My
you, like all of you.
How badly
well,
did I
shit.
fail?
Not by much.
No, but my character is super dumb and super bright and vibrant. So,
Hey!
So you're like, oh, hey, it's that
Junpei
girl.
about
and Junpei's in her-
faces. Junpei about faces and says, "Hi, lady." She waves.
Hey, lady!
Hey, lady!
Hey there! You with the sword.
She stares. Stares for a second. And then just continues walking. As a crazy person.
You were just trying to follow us, weren't you? Hello,
Ignores
don't
it,
walk
just
away
keeps
from
walking.
me.
Yeah, pretty
Hey.
much. She just keeps walking.
What? You're gonna walk past me and ignore me? That's pretty rude. What, is it because you don't talk to strangers? Okay, my name is Junpei, I'm a wandering monk, and I like to drink. What's your name? There, we're not strangers anymore.
She stops, looks at her, and goes, I am Doji Asami, and I'm high above your station. And then continues to walk.
Oh,
Bitch.
okay. So, what's that mean? And she walks beside Doji.
Oh, you're just like walking beside her, like just following her around.
Well, I mean, like, we're all going to the same place, right? We're all following
The
Kamona.
first- well, y'all followed her to the tavern, and you're at the
And
tavern.
now you're leaving with Doji.
Yeah.
Wait, Doji about face?
Doji kept walking. It didn't stop at the tavern, is what we're saying.
Oh.
And so you're following her away.
Asami didn't stop.
Oh,
Doji's
okay.
her family name, so.
Okay. I'd like to stay and talk, but, like, I got this thing I gotta do. We're trailing this shady guy, apparently. Okay, see you later.
Do you change anything you're doing after hearing that be said?
I think I'm going to continue.
I don't know what he said.
You broke up.
Asami.
Joe.
Hello?
Hello.
Hello.
Alright, say that again.
Hi. I'm going to follow out of sheer curiosity.
Awesome. We've got our 1, 2, 3, 4,
That's
fifth
the
party
entire
member,
party.
I think. Yeah, no, she's saying this out loud.
Oh, okay, you're saying that out loud. So you go 1, 2, 3. Okay,
Yes.
there's 5 of us.
Alright. Hey, Yuuta, we've got a full party! She shouts back to Yuuta.
Yuuta continues standing outside, opposite of the building.
What
Tavern.
are you doing outside? Dummy bones? All the action's going on inside. Come on, come on. And she grabs Yuta's hand and Asami's hand.
I thought you already went inside.
I don't know.
She's drunk.
I'm
She don't
trying
know
to get
nothing.
everyone into the plot.
I'm staying out of it at the moment.
Asami looks down at the hand that has now taken hers with a bit of a nothing.
A bit of a nothing.
Huh? I said, but says nothing.
Okay. Well, if she's not pulling away, let's go drinking.
Oh, I'm pretty sure she's like, yeah, I get the feeling that pulling away would be futile, so.
Yeah, this is the monk.
Futile, so, yeah.
This is the monk. Her whole thing is like grip strength.
Yeah. I'm pretty sure you took like improved grapple or something, didn't you?
I took throw anything.
Oh yeah, you have that, but yeah.
Chairs will be thrown, my friend. Don't worry.
So you pull her into the tavern. What does the rest of you do?
Well, I went inside to
Alright, you're
look for that
inside.
guy.
Is anyone not outside?
I'm climbing on the upper level and reassembling my kimono.
Alright, so you're on the upper level. What is... I'm still getting used to people's name. Ryunagari doing?
Standing outside, across from the tavern.
Alright, you just standing outside observing?
Yeah, Yuuta's standing outside like a weirdo.
Alright, I think this is a good point to take a 5-minute break.
Alright, I'm gonna
Okay.
take my dog out real quick. I'll
yeah,
be back.
so use the bathroom, take your dog out, get water, whatever.
All right.
I'm gonna get a sandwich.
I'm going to jump out of the call in hopes that it'll help the site load faster so I can do my own rolls again.
Right.
Alright, that is not working. And somehow I'm connected. What the... Taco Steve! Steve.
Is Joe here?
Hello? Oh. No, he's not.
Oh.
I'm the only one here.
I guess you're okay to talk to until everybody else gets back.
Gee, thanks.
You're welcome.
Oh my god.
I'm having fun this session.
Though. The same though, man.
Great.
Yeah. And what's his name? Just like being like, oh, I gotta go. Like, what? 10 minutes into the session?
Yeah.
Oh my god.
Wizzard's like, I don't know what to do.
Yeah. I was like sitting here wondering why, like they were never giving back to me. I'm like, what the fuck?
Because your connection, we didn't know. We thought. Yeah.
Yeah.
I return.
Welcome back.
Welcome back.
I think you two are going to be good friends.
Yeah?
Oh god.
Yeah?
Yep, and notice how you two will be doing each other's makeup, telling stories to each other.
In terms of, like, character or out of character? Because y'all are some
character.
emo motherfuckers so far.
Yeah, well, you'll fit right in. I mean,
What, the full bundle of energy? I don't see how she could fit in. I mean, maybe if she got on a bad bender, but she's a pretty high energy gal.
Alright, I'm back.
Hi, Joe!
Hi. So who else is here?
hi.
Hi.
Matt and Wizzard.
Matt and Wizzard are the ones their way? Alright.
Joe,
Yes.
can I
Yes.
buy vinegar, sugar, salt, and tomatoes?
Sure.
And make ketchup?
I should have known that's where it was going.
You know, I was
I have
concerned for a
invented
second.
ketchup.
I was concerned for a second whether or not my character would fit in with all these edgelords, but I think I'm gonna do fine.
These edgelords?
I mean, fucking Yuuta is just standing against the side of the building like, meh.
Yeah.
Meh.
Yeah, he's the edgiest of the Lords of Edge.
Yeah.
Did someone say my name?
My character
Wow.
just has an image to uphold. That's all there is to it, you know?
What, we said Edgelord and you thought you were summoned?
I don't know. I'm being all broody outside the tavern. I don't know.
Because that's actually
He's all
what we're referring to.
Broody McBruderton.
Alright, how hard is it for you to be broody when I'm sitting there trying to spur you into the plot? And being so fucking bubbly.
By the way, I have never seen somebody push others into the plot so beautifully.
Yeah, I appreciate all that, Dale.
You're
I was
welcome.
like,
I'll
I
wait
was
till
just sitting here like, damn.
There are
I'll
things that I was going to do, but I decided to let you do it instead of doing my thing. Because I was like, yeah, I like that a little better.
Lazy GMing.
Yeah, I was like, yeah, let
You know,
I'll
I
enter-
always
the players
get
are going to do what I want to do.
I'll
I
enter
always
the
get
plot
asked
when
to, but,
the
like,
streaming starts.
it never ends up working out. So, like, I don't know. I guess I'm a good player, not a very good GM.
Yeah, I'm more of a player than a GM, but I'm definitely learning the GM. I've learned from the master, the one
Mouse.
who uses my name.
Who stole your name?
Yep, I had it first. I had it first. Maybe only by like a couple of months, but I had it first.
There can only be one.
Nah, I don't believe that there can only be one.
We waiting on anyone else?
Matt.
Yeah.
No Highlander in this group? Okay.
Nah. I'm a nicer person than that. But just because I'm willing to share my name doesn't mean I'm not the true Joe.
Nah, I'd flip a coin.
I wouldn't.
I'd flip a double-sided coin.
I would. Because I'm shady motherfucker like that.
Not as shady as Woo. Or Win, or whatever.
Yeah.
Win
Nope.
is hella shady, and I love it.
Oh, you haven't seen anything.
I'm trying to think,
No.
what character have I made that's more shitty
No,
than
but I
Ren?
had a pretty
No,
good idea.
There's nothing. No, you have barely seen the surface at this point.
Yeah.
Oh, no, I believe that. But again, it gives me an idea. Just because I don't get the full picture doesn't mean I can't get an idea.
I've never had this much fun with a character who's a merchant before, so it's like...
Oh, it's that character. As soon as you said he was a merchant, I remember people talking about him.
Oh,
I'm back.
okay, you remember us talking about a merchant from this game then.
Yes.
Alright.
As soon as you said he was a merchant, it's like, oh, that character.
Alright, so everyone's here?
Is
I don't know.
anyone here?
I think so. Everyone did say something.
Sup?
What's up? And
Sup?
Jace. Yep, everyone's here. So,
Everyone who matters.
Yeah, I didn't say anything, and
No, I'm sticking with the everyone who matters. Yeah.
so, y'all are in the positions y'all were. What are y'all doing?
I'm looking for the guy.
When you say the guy, do you
I'm
mean...
getting led by the hand.
Alright, you are pulled into the geisha bar.
Yep, we're following whoever is following the guy.
Alright, so you see... Actually, Shiroe, do you wear your clanmon at all?
No.
Okay, you follow the guy. I don't even know if you even know his name at this point.
Probably not.
Probably not. You just follow the guy inwards. So the three of you are going in. Ryunagari, you are just standing outside, tapping your feet, watching. And Kamona, you are on the roof.
Trying to sneak in through a window, preferably one that's equipped to a hallway and not a room.
Alright. The three people are in the bottom floor. Test perception.
Okay.
Whoa, I probably didn't see anything.
Alright, well, the three of
I
y'all,
am blind.
the three of y'all do notice that the guy you're following, after a few minutes, starts shuffling out the door. He seems in a hurry.
Which door?
The exit.
Okay.
Well, Asami, you rolled the higher perception. Do you want to point it out to everybody?
No, all three of y'all saw
Oh,
that.
I'm the only one who saw it?
No, all three of y'all saw that.
Okay.
Okay.
You don't have to point it.
Being the obvious little thing she is, she immediately beelines for that guy.
And I'm
I don't know, does
guessing
anybody
we're
want to
getting
try
dragged
and hold
along
me
with
back
you.
to be stealthy? Because she's not stealthy.
Alright, so
Not if you don't make her.
You run off, and you grab the guy as he walks out. It's like, oh god, please let me go. You said you'd let me go.
Who said that?
That geisha woman.
I eventually catch up to them.
Oh, hello?
Alright, you walk outside. He looks at you, he's like, why is she grabbing me? I did what y'all asked.
Whoa, Joe, you were broken up. I can't hear you.
Hi.
I heard him fine.
Here, let me reconnect.
Actually, you are breaking up a little, Del.
Yeah, even for me. Well, I can hear everybody else. I had to add that last part.
Oh, I can hear you now.
You what?
I can hear you now, fine.
Okay. So, he said, you said you let me go. You asked who, and he says, the geisha woman. Shiroe, you heard him say that.
Yeah. Well, you said you were meeting somebody here. We didn't see you meet anybody.
I did. I went up there, reported. He gave me the money, and now I'm leaving as soon as I can.
Wait, what's
Give who
going
money?
on?
What room was it?
It's the third door on the left when you go upstairs.
Wait, mister, are you okay? Are you getting harassed by these people?
I'm fine. Just let me go. Let me go, please.
I'm sensing motive on what he says about the room.
You're sleight of handing what he said on the.
Yes. Sense motive there.
Can I also sense motive?
Yeah.
I only got 10.
Doji Asami, you're not sure what to make of what he's saying. Shiroe, he is freaking out. You're pretty sure that he is doing anything he can to get out of the situation, including complying with you to the letter.
Okay.
As a matter of fact, you can kind of see tears, and his leg is kind of slumped over. He goes, "Oh God, that stuff is wearing off. Let me go."
I was wondering about his leg.
Wait, you hurt your leg? Here, let me help. I know exactly how to pop joints back into place.
No, I'm good. I'm good. You can touch the heel if you want.
Okay.
I stepped back watching to see how interesting this was going to be.
If you could fail this, I'm gonna laugh. So hard.
And suddenly his other leg does it too.
You're like, how?
Wait, that's not right. Let me try again.
Oh, my leg! What are you doing?
Helping!
Are you gonna try again?
Yes.
Oh no! I'll just walk. I'll just walk.
Are you sure? I can get you to a doctor.
No, I'm good. I gotta get out of here.
Okay, well, bye-bye!
God. As you start scurrying off.
Well, I didn't actually help him, but I feel good that I tried.
I want to go back inside, Joe.
Alright, you go back inside.
And I'm going to go upstairs.
Alright, you move upstairs. Kamona.
Yep.
You're trying to enter through the roof.
Yes. Boo, boo, boo. Boo, 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 boo. Boo, 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 boo. Holy shit, it's good.
Alright, you duck and roll into the window. You see a geisha and a customer walking by. You will hide behind a potted plant and wait for them to pass by. Then you just sneak past them and continue down. You see a bunch of rooms to the left and the right. You see the hallway and you see a path that leads downstairs. What do you do?
Well, I'm going to draw a fan and attempt to conceal my face with it at least.
Alright.
Well, I'm looking for two things. A, I'm listening for idle conversation through the thin walls, and B, I am trying to see if there's any markers on doors for maybe higher up reserved rooms, like VIP lounges, that kind of thing.
Alright, well, the only markings that you actually see on the walls are numbers.
Okay.
You're pretty sure if the employees would know what numbered rooms were for higher ups.
That's probably smart. Alright, well, in that case, I'm going to kind of just look like I'm traversing back and forth, but waiting to see if that guy comes in through the hallway.
Alright, so you walk back and forth. You, out of the corner of your eye, do see the guy that you had sent up here had run out of the room. You see it for a moment, and as you poke around the corner, he goes down the stairs. And you watch him go out, and a few seconds later, you go, "Oh God, my leg!"
Alright, well, if I have visual confirmation of the room he come out of, I will move to that door.
Alright. Eavesdropping?
Yes.
Test perception.
Gross.
You do hear talking. You can't make any of it out.
Want to try sneaking inside?
I will wait a few moments and then knock and say room service.
Alright, well, while you're waiting a few minutes,
Or
Shiro, you said you
however-
were going upstairs and someone was coming with you? Is that correct?
I don't know if anyone said they were coming with me, but I said I was going upstairs.
Yeah, I was going to say I was going to go with him, but as soon as he goes, I'm going upstairs, you're like, okay, Matt. Yeah, I was going to go up with him.
So, Shiro starts moving up the stairs, and Asami, you follow behind. What is Junpei doing, and what is Ryunagari doing? Or Gari?
Wait, who? Ryu? Who
Wizzard.
the hell is...
Ryunagari.
Wizzard's character.
Wizard's character.
The guy you drank with and drug around.
That's his
Why
family
is
name.
Why is his name Yuuta then?
His
He just-
family name is Ryunagari.
Oh, I just been calling him Yuuta.
So you've been calling him by his given name rather than his family name.
Yeah.
Alright, that's fine.
It's been a while since I animued, guys. You're gonna have to give me a while to catch up with the proper vernacular.
Well, and the thing is, even though typically in Japanese culture, people tend to refer to them by the family name, in Rokugan it's a little tricky because in each clan there's like 4 or 5 family names. So if you say a family name, you'll just have like 6 guys turn to you and say yes. So...
Yeah.
So, Yuuta was hanging outside, and I basically got a hold of the guy we were supposed to be sneakily tailing, and popped his other leg out, right? So now he's just walking down the street bow-legged.
yeah, he's... You're
He's
pretty
just
sure...
crawling through the street.
Yeah, when that stuff wears off, he's not going to be walking for a while.
He's just crawling.
But he's got 40 gold, or Koku.
Yeah, he can afford a physician.
Yeah. So who am I with? Daidoji and who else?
Well, you're
Shiro.
with Doji and Shiro.
Yeah, so Doji just got dropped into this, so I turned to Shiro. And she said, I don't think I helped him much, but I feel good that I tried. Let's say, who was that dude anyway? He looked like you kind of messed him up a bit.
I mean, I wanted him to talk. I got him to talk.
You can just buy them drinks until they talk. That's how I normally do it.
I didn't have the time.
Really? I always find time for drinking. Speaking of which, she pulls out her gourd. Her other boob gets smaller.
How many of those you got in there?
How many boobs do I have?
Hopefully
She's like-
2.
She's like a booze camel.
Exactly, a booze camel. I like that term. So, anyway, why'd you want to make that guy talk?
Because he was spying on us.
Were you guys doing bad things?
Not that I'm aware of.
Oh, okay, so he was the bad guy. Okay, I just have to get this straight. Because sometimes I kind of wind up in bad situations even though I mean to do good. And I think that's just because of my trusting nature. But anywho... So, like... We're just letting the bad guy go?
Yes. He lured us to the even badder guy.
Oh, okay. So, what do we do now? Start a bar fight? Poison
I gotta
somebody's
go
drink?
find the other badder guy.
Oh, okay. You want me to find the other batter guy?
I know where the other badder guy is.
Okay, but do
told
you
me.
know where the batter guy is after that?
We're gonna find out. Hopefully.
Yeah?
Yeah.
Sounds like fun.
Sure.
Sounds like plot.
I'm gonna go find the badder guy. Or the
Okay.
badder guy.
Okay, I'm gonna get some drinks, and then I'll be right behind you.
Okay.
Doji, come on, let's go get some drinks. No, wait, I didn't get your name. You were just stalking us really weirdly in the shadows. Come on, let's go get some drinks anyway, and then we'll help out. I always fight better on a full belly of
I
meat.
did give you my name. I didn't give you my name.
That's what she said.
Introduce
said.
yourself.
Yeah, she corrected herself.
The power of plot?
The power of
Huh?
plot compels you. The power of plot compels you.
Anyway, I'm upstairs now, Joe, like I said earlier.
Yeah. So you go upstairs, and
I thought she said that I didn't give her or give her my name. So
so you go upstairs, and you see Kamona covering her face with a fan.
I give her a look and then walk over to her.
All right. So you approach.
I stare at her from behind.
You stare at her from behind.
Yes. I mean, she is bending down, right? Listening?
I'll
Oh,
hold
she's
one.
leaning to the wall.
Yeah, holding
Darn.
one finger up to the fan as if to motion. Shh.
yeah, Asami's gonna walk right past.
Oh, you're going upstairs?
I did say before that I was gonna go with Shiroe upstairs.
Okay.
Yeah.
You said that, and then Junpei was like, "Come, let's drink," and started pulling you. So I didn't know if it changed.
Well, she's up there too now.
Oh, is she?
Yes. Come on, Joe. Keep up with your own game.
I have 5 people doing 5 different things.
We've all
Sorry.
caught up with the plot, except Yuuta, who's standing outside like a goon.
Yeah, I'm gonna walk past them as if I'm just walking through the hallway.
Alright. So you walk past. Shiro, since you're
Ignore that.
Shiro, since you're actively there and waiting, you can test perception. See if you can hear anything.
Nope.
Wow, there's nobody in there. You can't hear anything.
Why are we sitting out here? There's nobody inside. Let's just go in.
How do you know that? Do you have X-ray vision?
As you loudly hear while you're stealthing. we found our new Mondo, guys.
Yeah.
I
God
proudly hold
damn.
that title.
Oh God.
We just need to get her a Tetsubo now.
Well, at least it's not another bow.
Well,
Although, after
Bo
what
was
she did
no
to the other
Mondo.
guy's leg,
Shiro's the bow right here.
close enough.
Alright, so what's going on?
Y'all don't hear anything. What are y'all doing?
I'll just straight up open the door then.
No.
You stop him from opening the door?
Yes. I knock on the door and say room service, and motion for them to flank the door.
Alright, so Junpei. The woman says room for service and starts doing hand signals to you. You're not sure what they mean. She's just kind of flailing her arms.
Big ol' question marks pop up over my head. She's dumb as a box of rocks, guys!
Damn.
But Shiro,
She's also been drinking.
Yeah, I figured your character would like not understand the hand motions of this, so I was like,
She waves her hands back.
There you go.
Are we communicating?
And while she's waving wildly,
Waving
you see
loudly.
at this point, it probably is making noise.
What is the sound of one
You're
hand
like,
clapping?
listen to me wave!
Wobble, baby, wobble, baby, wobble, baby, wobble.
You hear the door open behind you.
Oh, hang on, somebody's dying in the background. You good, man?
Right, so the door opens. You see someone peek out and look at you.
I stare
Hello?
right at him.
Hi.
Hi.
I pull out 2 gold or koku and give it to him and tell him to go back inside.
God damn
He
it.
doesn't even
Wait.
reach his hand out for the Goku.
Wait, don't you want your room service?
Is this door in front of us or behind us, Joe?
Are you giving us tea or something?
I mean, I can.
I thought you
But,
meant
wouldn't
the
you
door
like
behind
to
us.
drink more? You're in a tavern after all.
He's looking around. He sees a geisha, which would be normal. But then he also sees the other 2.
3?
Other 2. There's 3 total.
I'm down the hall. Yeah, I'm
Yeah,
down
he's
the
down
hall.
the hall.
Oh, okay.
I'm just trying to look like another patron. That's what I'm doing right now.
I apologize. We have more patrons than our service can handle right now, but I assure you the finest in the house is here to assist you.
Who, me?
She says with a little wave at the fan.
No,
Yeah.
she means me, obviously.
We didn't order the full service.
Can I look over and see if I recognize this person at all?
Roll perception to see if you can even see his face.
Is there any hint? Can I see like any bit of their clothing or anything that I may be able to associate how well off they are?
Roll perception.
God, that was a shitty perception roll.
You're pretty sure he looks wealthy.
Oh, but
You also see a cranemon on his shirt.
oh, but the hold on. Full service is complimentary for those in higher stature.
1 second. He goes to close the door but doesn't close it fully and walks back in. And you hear him whispering inside.
When he goes inside, can I get a little closer?
Oh, I was gonna see what he's say. See if I can hear what he's saying, but nope.
You know, alright, you get
Yeah.
a little closer. Roll perception.
When in Rome.
Wait, who's rolling perception?
You said
Okay.
you were gonna get closer, so
Yeah, while he's inside.
yes.
Okay, I'm not trying to listen in. I'm just trying to get a little closer. So
Oh,
I'm
okay. You're not getting
back out.
to the door. Okay.
Yeah, no, I'm.
Okay.
Again, yeah.
I stick my face right in the door crack.
Alright, well, in that case, you definitely hear the guy say, just get rid of them any means necessary.
What?
And they both just turn around and stare at you. It's a new Mondo, guys! Come on,
What the fuck is going on?
I don't know what
Dog,
I
that's
did, but I regret it.
No, the laughing just turned into making fun of Matt's dog.
Which made us laugh more. Okay, I'm kind of. Oh god, Matt, why did you start it again? Okay, calm down. Calm
I
down.
have no idea what I did.
Everyone stop yelling. Calm down. Okay. Okay.
Alright.
You
So-
notice how Joe's name sounds like Dogi?
No.
Doji.
Doji.
Doge.
Oh, Doji. Doge.
Yes, this is dog.
Anyways, let's continue.
Anyway, so
Yeah.
Kamona and Shiroe and Asami, you watch as your little monk friend, puts your hand all the way in there and says, "What? What? How do you respond?"
Face palm
Oh my
with the fan.
No.
I
Not
pull her
facepalm.
back out
Not
the door.
facepalm. You go full throttle face plant into the ground.
May as well at this point.
Yeah, you're gonna like ostrich yourself into the floor, just. Right before you were pulled out, Junpei, you noticed that the two of them, the one guy that was sitting down stands up, and they both start moving towards the door.
Junpei
that-
turns to the group and says, "We gotta go."
Asami's just standing there, mouth agape, and like, did I just witness this? Did that really just happen?
Yes.
Y'all watch as the door
We gotta go.
opens. You notice that the guy in front is holding his sheathed katana. What do y'all do?
Scatter!
Oh.
You had my curiosity, but now you have my attention.
Yep.
Oh,
So,
now
All
you're
right,
gonna
am I
jump
able
into
to see them
action,
now?
Yuuta.
alright, so what are y'all doing?
Am I who they are now?
You're breaking up
Obviously,
so
Junpei's
bad,
gonna
Joe.
push
Am
Daidoji
I?
back a little bit. She's a pretty lady. She's got pre-kimono on.
There's a
You know,
Daidoji?
she probably don't know how to rough it up.
Wait, there's a Daidoji? No one's a Daidoji here.
Sorry, I saw a Doji Asami.
You know, the funny thing is, Daidoji is another great family name. So
Oh.
that's why I had to, like...
So, am I now able to see who they are?
Yes, you do. Test knowledge, nobility.
Knowledge, nobility. Do. Nope.
Nope.
No idea. I'm too in shock over the whole face sticking in the door.
For all you know, it could be the Crane Clan champion at this point.
Oh shit.
Which would be a no shit at this point. So, you see the guy out in front. He's holding a sheath katana. Puts his hand on the hilt and says, "Who are you?"
Room service?
He just stares at you.
I grin guiltily. Eh?
You watch as it sheets about an inch.
I'm a good-natured monk just trying to do some good in the world. I didn't mean for this to happen. My day's been kind of
I'm
weird.
gonna.
I woke up in a pig trough this morning and I caught a boat over to this new fancy land, and then I wound up in this scorpion country place where I don't know any of your customs. And then, like, we went to this tea house and I drank secretly. Shh, don't tell anybody. And then, like, I met a bunch of people, and then we went to this tavern, and then we met you.
As Matt, you're like, "Oh, you're the person that was drinking in my bar."
So you were. Nah.
Yeah.
Fuck this.
I'll
Can I hit this guy in the face with a dust bomb?
Okay, never
yes.
mind.
What's the DC?
Hold on. I gotta pull up my chart.
I don't know what quality dust bomb it is, so.
I was gonna ask if I could go over and start trying to shoo them, but
Well, you go to attempt that, and you watch as Massacre goes, "Ninja bomb!"
yeah, pretty much.
Oh shit, hold on.
I'll go
Click
ahead
the
and
wrong thing.
Oh, I rolled natural 3s for both of them, so that even if you get the lowest quality, they fail.
Alright.
Remind me what the effects of that particular bomb is.
Oh, I've gotta look that up as well.
Which one is it? The dust?
The dust.
Okay.
I believe it's blinded.
I am pulling up the book now.
This is a DC 20 fort save.
Well, the fort save is based on the quality, but they failed the DC. It doesn't matter.
Okay.
I just gotta open the book to see the actual effect. Alright, a dust grenade that hits its target directly blinds the target for D4 rounds. A creature within the splash radius can make... Okay, so the person you hit directly doesn't get a save. The DC is for people in the splash radius.
Alright. Well, let's throw again who I'm perceiving to be the guard.
Alright, so he will be affected for D4 rounds. The guy behind him will be affected for a single round.
Alright.
So you go and go, Ninja Bomb! Psh! As they both cover the guys and go, ah! What do you do after that?
Draw my ninjato, attempt to roll past the guard, grabbing the nobleman in a hostage situation, saying, I just may be a ghost, or you can tell me why you tried to kill me earlier.
Well, first make an acrobatics check.
Alright.
Okay, so while you're doing that, Junpei has
Oh,
possibly jumped back or whatever with Asami.
Wow,
She
that was
shouts,
near crit fail.
do we have action points?
Actually, I was thinking of that.
Action points?
You know what? Everyone has 3 action points. I'll explain them in a bit later.
D6.
are they
Joe?
like bennies?
They're kind of like bennies.
Okay.
But you get more when you level up, and I will give them to you if you do something good. So,
So
So
Yeah.
bennies.
yes, but they do not reset every session.
Are they the D6
Oh, okay.
rolls?
Yes, roll a d6.
14.
Because he's blinded, I'll say that's enough.
Alright.
You get past him. Let's see. You use your action to smoke bomb, but they're blinded, so they won't be able to react before your next action. What is everyone else doing after you get past him?
Junpei yells at him. She's like, "Why would you do that? We were talking! So rude!"
I make a perception check.
I was only trying to
Yeah, go
help.
ahead and roll perception.
There's no need for that.
Now you don't hear it. There's a lot of commotion in the tavern that's been going on.
All right.
While as everyone in the tavern is just looking up going, the hell's going on upstairs? Alright. Is anyone else doing anything?
No.
Alright, you're waiting. Asami, you waiting?
I'm going to wait as well.
Alright. In that case, it's the next round. Matt, you can test your CMB.
Alright. Oh, I'm looking at my laptop for some reason. CMB is defensive? No, it's in
No, not defense,
attacks.
it's attack.
Okay, I don't have that. Hup. Oh my god.
You do not grab him.
Shit.
You try to grab him, and even though he's blind, he's still flailing around pretty wildly.
Well, I'm in the room at least with Ninjato drawn.
Now we can go into turn order.
Initiative?
Yep.
Jesus.
Alright. So Shiroe has a 17. Kamona has a 7.
Yeah, the opposite of that.
Hey.
Hey.
You have a 7.
I get to go first again.
Kamona rolled initiative twice for some reason.
Did I?
Yeah, you had a 7.
Yep.
Oh, yeah, it's a 7.
Am I sitting there with the 0?
You did not roll initiative yet.
Oh, okay. Shut up, I don't know how this works yet.
No, I don't know my way around these either, so don't worry.
Initiative should be on the bottom of core.
Yeah.
Yep.
I'm winging it.
Yeah, don't worry. I'm just as bad. Because I almost was like, where was initiative again? Because I rolled it earlier.
Alright, Shiroe, what are you doing? You notice
Alright.
that the Yojimbo is still blinded, but the nobleman behind him seems to be clearing his eyes.
Noble woman or man?
Man.
Okay. Well, I'm assuming we just want the nobleman alive.
Yes.
So, the one that's blinded is the other guy, right?
It appears to be a Yojimbo.
Well, I'm gonna sneak attack him since he's blinded.
Oh, he is
Yeah.
flat-footed and everything.
Ooh.
I also have +1 for my point blank shot or whatever.
Alright, so you deal 8 damage.
Because I never added that.
Yep.
Yeah.
You strike him, he goes, "Caw!" As he's like blindly like flailing around, he pulls out his sword and starts swinging around, hitting
Oh,
air.
God. Swiss, Swiss, Swiss.
Junpei, what are you doing?
I say, hey, that's super dangerous. Stop swinging your sword around indoors. And she goes to trip him.
Alright, roll your CMB.
You shouldn't
What's-
run with scissors.
What's the CNB?
Let me see where it actually is on the character sheet.
Attacks.
Yeah, I believe it's under attacks.
Okay, just give me a...
So
Really, Jay?
What?
I got you in my sights?
Yes.
Really?
I'm sneak
got
attacking.
you in
I've
my
got you in my
sights.
sight.
15?
As he attack risers with a bow.
he does get
Shiro
denied
76.
dexterity, so he is tripped.
Alright.
So he is on the ground.
Now, no more of that nonsense. Let's resolve this peacefully, like adults.
Kamona, you hear that get said after she trips him. What do you do?
Wait. Who's on the ground?
There you go, Jimbo.
Well, I'm going to try to grab this guy. Well, he's not blinded anymore now, right?
No, he has his dex modifier to a CMD now.
Hmm. Well, I'm in melee with him. So I'll pause and say, so you're going to talk or is this going to get messy?
Alright.
No, that's not what I meant at all! I'm beginning to think you guys are the bad guys.
Alright, so you say
Boy,
that.
lady, you have
Yes.
no idea.
Well, I have to attack to take a defensive action, right?
No, you can just take full defense.
Okay, I'll do full defense and say that.
Alright, so Asami?
Yes. I'm going to take out my Shoto, but I'm not going to attack and just go, leave these poor men alone, you lowlives, and try and get between them and, try to get between the two groups, facing the party, but I give a bit of a grin to them. So they know that,
Alright, what is your AC?
Which, my AC?
Yes. He is
Man?
blind, he doesn't know who he's hitting right now. And you're the only person.
Touche. My AC is 16.
You get hit by a katana.
I was
Okay.
trying to protect you.
You take 7 damage.
No, wait, wrong person.
7 damage. Awesome.
What's
That
your
is a
current hit
lot
points
of
after
damage.
that?
Huh?
What's your hit points after that?
6.
Wait, what? How much? What's your max HP?
16.
Oh, that's right. I started you out at level 2. Okay, good.
You did?
Did I? Wait. How are you at 16 hit points? What's the hit die of a ranger?
I don't even know. You set that shit up. I can't even look it up without my internet falling to crap, so...
Okay, no, I did. You are at level 1.
You did my HP and stuff.
Alright, you have.
Wait, why would I... What happened? What's going on?
Okay, your maximum HP is 12.
Okay. Why the change?
It was calculated wrong.
Awesome.
That stings.
So you have 2 hit points right now.
Awesome.
And the nobleman, Matt, what's your AC? You're in defensive, so it's higher.
19 plus defensive.
He'll miss.
Alright.
Shiroe, what you doing?
Okay. So I'm gonna attack the same guy I did before.
Alright, roll.
That should be right now with the +1. The X is 6. And then the 4 plus. Yeah. So the damage is right now. No, you don't have to add it for point blank.
No one's flanking you right now, so you don't get the sneak attack.
Oh, he's not blind still?
Oh wait, he is blind. Yeah, you do get that.
Okay.
6 damage.
Yeah. Well, why 6?
4, 5, and then one more for point blank shot, right?
Why 5? The point blank's added in it now.
Oh, you added the point blank already.
Yeah. It's already in there now
Okay.
automatically.
Alright. So, 5 in total.
Yes.
Okay. So, you bravely shoot the guy who's on the ground. Junpei, what are you doing?
I'm shouting at
Wait,
people.
how many
Why are we still hitting each other?
Can I
Everybody
make another
stop.
perception check?
Yeah, go ahead.
She looks around for something to
Man, it is a lovely evening.
let's
I'm
see. How can we get the katana away from the blind Yojimbo that doesn't know what's going on?
just sort of
On the
squatting.
ground, swatting this katana everywhere.
And he hit me from the ground somehow. Ugh.
And he rolled pretty high.
He
And
poked you in
got
the
his
ass.
50% miss chance.
Alright, I'm going to, say, howdy there to the Yojimbo and kind of lightly toss my last, gourd to this guy. It's full of water, wash your eyes out.
As he pours, he goes, this is water!
It is water!
I'm just kidding. That'd be funny, though. Alright, so you toss him the gourd, and he's on the ground.
Yeah. Please stop blindly swinging. You're going to hurt one of these poor nice hostesses.
Kamona, what are you doing?
Did the nobleman never say anything?
He responded by
Yeah.
attempting to attack you and missing.
All right, well, I will attempt to hit him then.
Alright, roll.
Where is my... Here it goes. Boop. Oh, no!
So you
I'm
draw
dead,
your
aren't
katana,
I?
swing
That's
it,
not a good noise.
and you
is it?
watch as your ninjato continues moving as you look as it flies over his head and lands on the ground on the other side of him.
Oh, thank you, God! I thought I was gonna die.
Wait, is friendly fire a thing in this game?
It can be.
Oh,
Yeah, I'm going to eventually find a... There is a critical fail chart that I'm going to use eventually, but I haven't set it up yet.
good to know.
And friendly fire would be on the critical fail chart, so randomly it could happen. Alright. Asami. You just got hit.
You're not coming across if you said something.
No, I'm thinking. She's going to shout. She's going to shout, "I am Doji Asami, and if you do not stop this foolishness right now, I will have you all killed." And then she's gonna step away, so she doesn't get slashed again.
Roll intimidation?
I want this to work.
So do I, because it would be wonderful.
Wouldn't it be bluff?
Oh, with his hand a bluff for the other two.
Damn.
Alright, you hear the nobleman go, "Fine!" And as he says fine, you see the Ojimbo stop. It's like, "Sir?" And start sheathing his blade.
He's not trying to clean his eyes.
He couldn't see over the orders of kill them all, but...
Well, shit, man. You try to do a nice thing for somebody.
His blinding effect goes away at the end of this round anyway.
Okay.
So he gets up, he squints his eyes, he's able to see.
I wave. Hello.
As they get up.
Out of character. Oh my god, I can't believe that worked!
I'm happy.
As you say that, you see a couple people from downstairs get up, and you hear one go, "What the hell's going on here?"
Nothing. No one. Nothing to see here. Go back to your drinking. Round appears on Asami Daidoji.
You keep saying Diadoji.
Round appears
That is an entirely...
Asami Doji.
As you get one crane family confused with another crane family.
Round appears on this gal. Go back to your drinking.
And as you just randomly say that, you see the Jimbo look at him and go, "It's fine. Go downstairs." And the employees hesitate for a second and then go back down.
Oh, I thought those were just customers that came up looking for the noise.
You don't think any employees would respond to this?
I mean, yeah. But, like, for comedic sake, what if some customers came up believe that a round was for Asami, and then yay!
Yeah,
And then
I
Asami
was
owes
thinking,
the
I was like, you're offering a round to the
tavern money.
employees. That's weird. So they, after being waved by someone who's officially supposed to be there, they go downstairs.
Fish, I go where I want. I'm a wandering monk.
The Yojimbo moves inside. The nobleman was never injured, actually, so he walks normally.
Yeah.
Alright, I'm gonna see what I can do for Asami and the Yojimbo in terms of, healing their barely alive asses.
Alright, roll healing for Asami.
I'm waiting for that critical fail roll.
As she shoves her fist into your wound.
Me too.
And
Me
suddenly
too,
my
I'm
character just
waiting.
falls over dead.
If she crit fails, you'll take a point of damage, so.
That'll leave me with only 1 point left. Oh, thank you, Jesus.
Alright, so she tears away some cloth and starts wrapping up your wounds. You'll heal extra hit points when you rest.
Okay.
Alright, and now for Mr. Yojimbo.
You go to heal him, and he holds his hand back. It's like, no.
Why are you stupid?
And as you say that, you hear the nobleman say, let him keep his honor.
What honor? He's bleeding out. That's not honorable, that's dumb.
We don't expect a monk to understand.
He's a warrior. He's too prideful for that.
Yes, well, maybe his pride can at least muster up an apology for the wound he gave me.
He
Just
shouldn't
with a scowl.
apologize. He's a Yojimbo. He follows my orders, and that is all.
Well, then maybe you should be the one to apologize.
Well, first of all, if a fellow doji wanted to speak to me, you could have asked instead of whatever it was y'all were doing.
I was trying to get these refs away from you.
You're trying to get them away from you, but you're associating with them.
How so? There's no evidence of it.
Uh,
Out of character. There's been no evidence of it.
well, you're
She
here.
said all
and
of you
not-
stop this foolishness.
It's because of the fact that you're still allowing them to be here and not saying anything.
I didn't...
What's it gonna be, Joe? You gonna turn on us now?
You do make a good point there, Joe.
You gonna turn on us now, Joe, after I just healed you?
She's going to look at the rest and the rest of the party and make a shooing motion with her hand. Dismissive shooing.
I'll work for you. You don't shoo me away.
I'm not leaving until I get direct answers.
When you expect a frontal assault to get you answers.
That was my fault. I didn't mean to start nothing. I just, it looked like it was interesting in there, so I wanted to follow.
It'd be dishonorable of me to speak.
What? Why would it be dishonorable?
You notice that he was just staring at Kamona while he says that.
Is there some sort of bad blood between you guys?
Out of curiosity, what made you wanted by the crane?
I was going to ask you the same question.
I'm following orders.
Apparently.
Is there something I can roll to know about this?
Go roll. That is a good question. What would this roll be? What knowledge do you have?
Local, nature, nobility, and dungeoneering. I mean, the only thing I can think of would be nobility, as like, noble of the house. Maybe she would know.
What I'm thinking of wouldn't be nobility related.
I know, but it doesn't even look like it would fall under any of the other knowledges either, which is religion, planes, history, and geography and engineering.
Well, test local. Do you have local?
Yes, I have local.
Alright, test local.
13.
Well, you do know that he is a person of the Doji family, as he said earlier. And he seems to have gone with orders. You're not sure exactly what that would mean or where he's falling under, or what kind of thing would warrant a doji going after someone.
Okay. Is there a way I could actually, like, shove everybody out and, like, slam the door in their face?
I mean, you could try it with the monk, but I don't know if you'd get very far.
You'd have to go against her CMD if you wanted to do that.
Shiroe, let's get out of here. This guy's not going to talk, and any more messy this gets, we risk blowing our own cover. I'll wait for your assassins in the night. If it happens again, I'll find you and I'll kill you, she says. She turns to leave.
I am so confused.
Alright, so
Shoo!
you
Off
leave.
with you!
Does everyone but Asami leave?
Yeah, I'm leaving and trying to get Shiroe to come with me.
Yeah.
No one has told me specifically to leave, so my dumbass is staying.
My character has been shooing all of you.
I know, but comedy.
If you leave now, maybe I'll buy you a drink later.
Okay, I'm gonna hold you to that.
Yes, sure. Just go.
Alright then. See you in a bit. And she kind of just strolls out. Damn you, Joe, you know her weakness.
Yeah.
I mean, like, it's not obvious.
Damn you for using it against her.
Damn you for using obvious logic against character.
How am I supposed to inject this dumbass monk into every situation if you keep shooing her out of places?
Alright, so what do y'all do after you get out of the door?
I'm going back to the tea house. It's been a long day of murder. Tired.
You didn't murder anybody, though.
Anyway.
It's been a long day of attempted murder.
There you go.
All
Alright,
the
so
attempted murder.
Asami.
In many directions. Yes.
You're sitting with the nobleman.
Yes.
He looks at you and says, "So, what brings you to these lands?"
The usual going-ons. More here as a messenger for the family.
Well,
What about you? What was that about?
I was ordered to take care of her.
Some geisha in a tavern?
I wasn't given direct details, but apparently she's done something that made her an enemy of the crane.
May I ask who gave you these orders?
You're asking me to reveal secrets of the crane.
To another member of the crane.
Yes. Even within one's clan, secrets need to be kept. Although, one thing I am confused on is what exactly he did. Usually I'll be told when hunting someone, hunt this person down, they're a murderer. Hunt this person down, they're a thief. Hunt this person down, insert reason. I was only told to hunt this person down.
That is odd. And highly suspicious.
But it would be dishonorable of me to reject a mission given to me by my lord.
Sorry.
Well then, I guess I have some letters to write. And she stands back up.
As you stand up, he stands up and bows to you.
She returns the bow. May your stay here be pleasant. And
Very well.
She leaves.
Long live the emperor. Long live the emperor.
Oh my god. All I'm thinking of is probably the giant slash that is across her back now.
No, I took care of that.
Oh, you put bandages on
You
it.
put bandages on. There's probably going to be a scar, and she's not going to be too happy. She's already got one on her face.
Oh.
Yes.
So you go to leave.
Yeah.
What is everyone else doing since y'all had a head start?
Cut away to
Conversing
Yuuta.
with Shiroe.
He's squatting outside the tavern.
Against my better judgment, I'm not going to be standing outside the door listening in again.
Okay.
No. I think you were following your better judgment there.
So, did y'all actually leave the place, or are y'all downstairs?
Well, I'm leaving in hopes to converse with Shiroe on the way home.
Alright.
Yeah.
Alright, I'm gonna go collect Yuuta. Hey Yuuta, you'll never believe what you missed!
Hmm.
There
Oh,
was
would you stop?
horses, there was horses and a guy on fire, and I killed a guy with a trident. I saw that.
Yeah, you might want to
Rick
let
nearly
Lowbar
killed
be-
a guy.
Yeah.
Well, that sounds like a better story than my story.
Yeah, I stabbed him right in the heart.
With a spoon.
Spoon.
Not just a spoon, but a spoon.
Spoon. I don't have an Adam's apple, so I can't get that grit on my voice.
Really? I just do that with the back of my throat. Okay.
Spoon. I can do it if I'm doing the V voice, but only then.
Okay.
It sounds roughly like that, yeah.
Alright, so Kamona and Shiroe, y'all are heading back. What do y'all do?
So,
Yes.
seems as if the Doji clan's out to get me.
Seems so.
If I
What'd
recall
you do
correctly, that one Doji was a high-ranking magistrate for the Crane clan. We encountered him in the Crane Palace, and we seem to be the only ones that know about his corruptness and claim to fame that he didn't actually do. Also, if I recall correctly, he seems to have fled from the public eye. And it seems as if maybe he's trying to recover his position and trying to snuff out all counts of his true nature before doing so. It's the best guess I got. And I wasn't aware that clan ran so corrupt. But I guess everybody around here is out for their own self-interest.
I didn't know that clan was so corrupt coming from the Scorpion. It's like that's when you're saying something.
It's a shame. I don't know how to get any tabs on where he may have gone. That one woman seemed to be Crane, but I don't know if she would know much about the inner workings of their society and if they have any strongholds or safe houses. I assume he's either deep within their territory or maybe the opposite.
Mm-hmm.
It makes me wonder, though, if this is a link to the other disappearances that we've witnessed recently.
Could be. I don't know, though.
As you're thinking through this, you know that eventually someone from the Doji family would come after you based on your previous encounters.
Yeah.
But knowing who from the Doji family is the question.
Right. Okay, I'm trying to remember names here. There was a husband and wife. They were both unicorn death priests, right?
Yes.
Wait. hold on.
Udaya.
There's
That
Ueda
just
May,
sounds
who is
so weird.
Ueda
Unicorn
May.
death.
Ueda May is a unicorn death priest. He's married to Ueda Itsuko, formerly Go Itsuko, who is not a death priest.
Okay.
But his former lover, Moto Itsuko, is a death priest.
Right.
Huh. Moto's not on the list.
Moto's
they-
on the list?
Y'all like know your shit, and I'm like fresh
Yeah,
off
I'm
the
in
boat
the
without
other
a clue.
previous campaign,
Yeah.
Joe. She's not on the list.
And none of them were killed, right? They were all...
Takeuchi isn't on the list?
Yeah, Takeuchi is, yeah.
Oh, then who's not on the list?
I don't know. You sound like you said someone else. A different name, not Mako. Or Mako, whatever.
It's... Oh, I messed up the name on there. It's Moto, not Mako.
Oh, okay, that's why I couldn't find them.
Yeah.
Okay.
I have to... I'm not going to bother updating it on the old thing. I corrected it
Yeah,
on the new
I'm
thing.
just in here so I have references for names and stuff.
Well,
Since-
you know what? I'll go ahead and just... Since your characters know and are talking about it, I'll just add them to the... What you can see here, so... You're talking about Ueda May. Boom.
Right.
Moto Takeuchi, so here's your two death priests that you're talking about.
Mhm.
Right. Okay.
And then May's wife, Itsuko.
My future wife still isn't on here, Joe. I'm disappointed.
I'm sorry if you haven't met her.
I've met her, Joe. I know who she
I
is.
mean-
She's my future wife.
Dare I ask?
I'll tell you after the game's over.
And that damn Mondo isn't here to ruin my plans.
Okay, so we have... If I recall correctly, there was something shady about Joriku that wasn't directly linked to the Scorpions.
Yes.
What you
The
found out was that she was a face changer, and she was the reason Go Kaido was able to blend in as Kaijin.
Which turned out not to be directly a bad thing. But was.
But didn't she help us?
Yes.
Yeah.
She kind of helped everyone.
Well, maybe she can help us now, if she can. I don't know.
If we want to attempt to find Kaijin's whereabouts, she's probably the closest lead that we have, if she knows anything at all.
Yeah.
However, I don't know if that would help us at all.
Actually, one
Mhm.
thing that you know from the time gap is Kaijin became a wanted criminal. Apparently, some crab barbarian spilled the beans about who Kaijin was, and he had to flee. There is
Hey, don't we know a crab barbarian?
Who
I
knows? Anyway, I don't want to confuse the party with all this stuff from what happened the first time we ran this game, so we'll move on to that later.
Yeah.
Too late.
Yeah.
They're like, who? What? Huh?
Alright,
Wait.
so Junpei.
I understood
you-
half of it. If that means
Dude,
anything.
I was like figuring out where I wanted to eat dinner and where I was gonna sleep that night where you guys were doing that.
Yeah, so you go up to Yuuta. And you
Huh?
say all that.
What?
Yeah, Yuuta, where you want to get dinner tonight? We got a lot of adventuring and do-gooding and ancient sword finding to do in the morning.
Oh, no, that is my computer. Okay. Out of character, my attention and eyes
we're
are
almost
dropping
done.
very quickly.
We're almost done. We're just wrapping up.
I'm just Yuta doesn't really have an opinion. He'll sleep outside if he needs to
Okay.
or has to.
Define
Mondo used to
sleeping
sleep
outside. Yeah, and you know, I remember how
Finding-
much trouble Mondo got into for that? All the freaking time.
Finding some place that keeps the water off him.
I got a tent.
Whatever works.
Tent buddies.
So y'all leave town and set up a tent?
I mean, I guess? There's not like a public park with camping or something?
But there's taverns
That
and inns.
Yeah, it's called Taverns and Inns. If you want
Yeah.
to camp, you have to leave the city.
Oh, that's true. But I mean, like, I already dropped, like, silver at the inn. Like, I've been throwing my booze around. Like, I've been leaving money all over the place. And I don't know about Yuuta, but I'm a monk, so I'm already poor AF.
Well,
This is only day one.
I'm a monk! I got the clothes on my back and the beer in my gut.
alright.
What do you do when the beer runs out?
Alright, for the
Cry.
cheapest inn you can stay in is 2 silver pieces.
Okay, I can do that. Alright. Yuta, you still want to sleep in
I
an inn?
apologize.
Or...
Well, just respond to that. when we're
Yuta
done.
agrees. Yuta
Yeah,
agrees.
okay.
We'll go.
We gonna go grab an inn.
Right. So y'all pay 2 silver, stay at the inn.
Sure.
Alright. Everyone gain 150 experience.
Woo!
What's level 2?
Where does that
1,000?
go?
300.
300. Okay.
Okay, so we're halfway to level 2. Woo!
Joe, before the evening ends, I would like to write a letter detailing the day's experience and findings to Soshi Lee.
Alright.
Yeah, I'm going to do the same to,
Your contact.
well, you know.
Yeah.
Yes.
Where's XP go?
Well,
Core, it's in like in the middle. It's below classes and levels and above hit point calculations.
Yeah, so right where you see classes and levels, there's XP. It's above hit points.
Oh, here we go.
It's... Yeah. Do you see it?
Yes, I see it now.
Okay.
It's kind of hard to see because it's just like one long thing.
Yeah.
One skinny, long, wide thing.
Yeah, it's quite a big bar for experience. Like you actually need that much room or something.
Of course you need that much room, Joe.
Well, to be fair, like level 15, it's like 150,000 bullshit.
Well,
Damn, why is it that high?
the amount of experience you get increases every time you level.
It's, what is it, 10,
Oh.
10 times your current level or whatever?
No,
Or
that's
10
how it
there's
is in
50.
PvP.
Oh. Actually, I have no idea what it is in Pathfinder.
1 second, I'll link y'all a chart.